Hello, I'm Danny the Heck, aka the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger. I'm here to name and shame anyone running or promoting a Ponzi scheme or a scam. Today we're going to look at an opportunity of a lifetime, and it's this Australian one, which is really, really strange. And also I'll show you all the red flags as I do. Look at that. I'm watching myself on the screen go live. That's a bit scary. Beonbit exposed. If you've come across that video, well, those videos, we've got our seasoned scammer Mai Summer Vue, who used to be the right-hand lady for Sam Lee. And Sam Lee's been charged for his connection to Hyperverse, which was a $1.9 billion scam. He used to pay for her apartment when she lived in Dubai for her son, Andrew, and herself. She even complained that the apartment that he was paying for was a little bit too small, and he upgraded her. Rumoured that they were having more than just a friendly business relationship together. Cannot confirm or deny for obvious reasons. I would not want to witness seeing that in action. This is going to be a relatively short video. I do have another screen over here to the side, which you can see I've always scouting Zoom meetings. And in saying that, if you ever have any Zoom meetings that you know of that are happening, and you want to let me know, then there is a way of notifying me at that. So I'm just going through these now, and you can see that this meeting has ended. That was a shame. I was just getting into that one. So I'll hit refresh, and we'll go in there, and we'll wait for them to come back. On Monday night, my New Zealand time, we come across a real humdinger. Didn't recognize the person's voice, but it was an Australian guy. And he was telling us that ASIC, which is the regulator for financial authorities in Australia, had phoned him that day, and he was watching who was coming into his Zoom meeting just in case. And we were broadcasting him live. That was Derek Miller. So if you haven't seen that video, I strongly encourage you to do so. But what we're doing here is we're trying to cause disruption in these Zoom meetings. Zoom don't give a flying toss. They let these people broadcast these multi-level marketing, get rich quick opportunities. And these people who are gaslighting people and lecturing people and educating people into signing up for these things are taking the commission money from mum and dad investors who don't know the arse end of a computer. And that's it, basically, short. But I'll go into these meetings, and often I can cause major disruption. I am a one-man band when it comes to broadcasting, but I do have a team of Avengers behind me, and I have one gnarly database where I put a lot of the people I see promoting these Ponzi schemes and scams into. And currently, my database is looked at by 6 different government agencies from 6 different countries. Isn't that exciting? We are investigating over 400 scammers and about 128 different Ponzi schemes and scams. So when I do find a good one like Beonbit, and I think it's worth doing a what I call a blog on it, I like to basically do a video introduction showing people these blogs and the information I've found, just in case you're searching the internet and trying to find whether something is a legitimate opportunity or not. I scout after these guys. I go into these Zoom meetings and I look out for people who have got the balls to get onto Zoom and actually promote these opportunities. Now, if you want to help me, I'm not hard to find. You can just search for Danny D. Heck and hopefully something will come up. The Otago Times, the New York Times, and there's my website right there. Now, when you find my website, it's danny.co.nz, danny.co.nz. You can also go to theheck.com, which is the same website. And in here, you can see that I publish blogs. So here's the blogs that I'm about to do is Beonbit. I did one yesterday, Be My Way or the Highway, and Derek Miller, which is the one I just mentioned, how he was talking to ASIC. So we do quite a lot. Now, you can sponsor me if you like. So I'm going to show you how that works. You go down to the bottom underneath my, it's just off the screen there, but there's a little wee icon where it says buy me a cup of coffee. You can click on buy me a cup of coffee and it will take you to buy me a cup of coffee. And then when you click on extras, we've got this new service that I'm offering where you can actually investment review and scam exposure. And if you want me to do a an in-depth analysis of an opportunity of a lifetime and point out all the red flags, that's exactly the service I'm offering. And you can sponsor me to do that if you want. It's not a requirement. It's just an option if you want to support me and keep me off the streets, as they say. The other thing you can do on my buy me a cup of coffee thing, you can actually buy different memberships, $5, $10, and $15. One coffee a month, 2 coffees a month, 3 coffees a month. I'm a cheap coffee drinker. Or you can buy a lifetime membership for $300. And then I will make sure that you get my content first. So if you go to my post area, you can actually see that the video that we're doing right now isn't actually in there, funny enough. But you can see all the other blogs that we are doing, trying to save the whales as they speak. Now, I'm really passionate about going after this Ponzi scheme and scam for a simple reason. There's a lady called Mai Summer Vue, and I've done my share of videos on her. I've done about 4 blogs on her, and she's involved in quite a few other ones. And if you did go to my YouTube channel, you would probably find that if you search for Mai Summer Vue, you would probably be overwhelmed with how much information. She believes that I'm obsessed with her. It's not true. It's just that feels like she's unstoppable, and I'm here to make sure she is stopped. So without further ado, this is the opportunity. We'll bounce into their website first of all, and we'll show you just the basics of the website. Always nicely designed. They come up with all their contact details so you can contact them. Now, we have actually reached out to the company. We sent them an email, and also I reached out to the phone number that was advertised on the website and asked them. I wanted to see if they would ring me. So I'm just for shits and giggles. Let's try and do that right now in real time and see if they are going to answer my call now, because that would even be even better. But we have actually rung this phone number this is the 5th time. And unfortunately, just something's not quite right working here. I think I might need a new gizmo. Oh, that's better, isn't it? So I don't know if you can hear that ringing, but maybe not. But we are ringing their phone number, and once again, they're not actually answering. So it's a bit of a pointless exercise. So if you are trying to contact this company because you've invested with them, definitely will find that tricky monster to do. There was one other video which I do think it's worthwhile bringing up before we get into the blog. It's on their social media. We've got talk. I tried using their live support. Nothing happens. And I can't even find their official YouTube channel now, which is quite a hard case. But I'm not going to give up there. I'm going to go into my history. And you can have a look to see what I was actually basic education by bit. It is right there. That's excellent. That's what I wanted. Now, while I've got that here, I'm going to put that link in my database, and you can have a quick look to see what my database is like. So with this particular company, we come here, and now we'll put their YouTube in the database. And there's their YouTube address, which is lovely. If I go to Ponzi Schemes and Scams, you'll see these are the other Ponzi Schemes and Scams. Now, this is not a public database, but if you are a government agent, you can email me via my website on your government email, and I will let you have full access to my database. The other one is we have persons of interest. So let's have a look. These are people that I've been gathering information on for years, and they're all going into countries now. So if you come down here, you can see there's a Mai Summer Vue. And in here, we actually have her home address. We have her Airbnb address. We have a complete history, her phone numbers, and even correspondence, which she's yelled down the phone at me telling me I'm a bully. We've also got recordings of her.
Danny D. Heck, can I help you?
Well, I just wanted to give you some advice, really.
Why are you?
Would you want some advice?
Sorry?
Do you want some advice?
About what?
Well, if you want to stop me, you'll need to take me to court. So if you want to file legal proceedings, I can give you my lawyer, and I'm happy to go ahead with it.
Oh. No, I don't need a lawyer, and I don't need to take you to court. do you know a thing called the power of the people?
Power of the people. Yes, I've had lots of correspondence with her, and I've tried to stop her, but she was heavily involved in just amazing different Ponzi schemes and scams. I've got a list longer than you can poke a stick at, which is quite ironic, really. But as you'll see in a video that we're about to look at, you'll see her in action and how slimy she is. But I want to ask you the question is, if Mai Summer Vue, because we're picking on her today, is actually doing a legitimate opportunity, then why would she ignore the red flags that I'm about to show you? And why would she continue promoting this opportunity if she realizes the company isn't true and genuine? And that's the type of person she is. So let's have a listen. We'll read through this. We did give it a title. I think the Beonbit exposed the Australian Ponzi scheme hiding behind AI and MLM hype. So that's what we've started the title of, and let's get into it. Let's read this together.
They call it an Australian company. They throw around words like artificial intelligence, data-driven, and trading algorithms.
Yep, they always use big flash pop words, don't they?
They talk about offices in Brisbane and executive teams with decades of experience. But after peeling back every layer, downloading every document, attending every pitch, and scraping every last scrap of info off the web, one thing becomes undeniable.
Yep. So it is a Ponzi scheme, and that's exactly what it's undeniably I've found.
My name is Danny D. Heck, also known as the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger. I run a channel dedicated to exposing the scammers and promoters behind the fake opportunities siphoning money from everyday people. And Beonbit, it ticks every red flag in the book, and then invents a few more.
Now, just before we started this video, I actually text Mai Summer Vue a link so she could actually tune in and watch me do my live. So if you are watching the live Mai Summer Vue, I'm going to put the join link to the studio in here, which you'll see pop up in the chat box. And you're more than welcome to come in here and defend what you are actually saying, or not what you're saying, but you may be able to defend this company, or even better, because you're an expert crypto trader, you might actually really want to help me and guide me in the right path, because obviously I've been a misled YouTuber who's just doing this for clicks. I don't know why I say that, that's not true. But that's what she thinks I'm doing this for, because I don't have a life. I do have a life. I just like exposing scammers and think mum and dad investors need a little bit more protection, and I'm willing to do that myself. So let's carry on. So if you are watching this, do come on live, and you're more than welcome to have a chat, Mai Summer Vue.
The Boris CEO scam in action. Beonbit parades around a fictional CEO named Richard Bates, who doesn't exist outside of their own marketing videos. He's a rented actor with a dodgy Eastern European accent, staged in a fake office walkthrough meant to convince viewers he's running a legitimate operation. It's a classic Boris CEO maneuver, commonly used by Russian and Ukrainian scammers to give their schemes a polished Western veneer.
Yeah, well, I'm just trying to find Richard Baines, no, former insurance CEO. No, it's not the same guy. But yeah, everyone has a footprint, especially if you're a CEO. So I'm a little bit surprised that Richard didn't have a, what do you call it? A legitimate, I should say, legitimate LinkedIn profile. Even I've got one of those, because it would be a nice way to communicate with him, wouldn't it? But no, when you become the CEO of a big, massive company like this, you delete your social media because you don't want to be contacted by the public, right? Here we go. In fact,
Beonbit operated faceless until December 2024. That's when the fake team was rolled out, complete with video scripts and actor bios to give the illusion of credibility. If you're new to Ponzi spotting, this is your first major red flag. A company that hides the real people behind the curtain.
Yeah, so this was actually quite amazing. I went to these videos on their video store, and they talk about how they've got AI trading, and they talk about these people here. Now, I might not be able to play the sound. I'll just turn the music off. But in this video here that they've got, I don't know why that's theater mode. Theater mode. This is them talking about different people in the company that have really done well for the company. Let's have a listen and see.
Wrap up.
So this, I think this is the one I'm thinking of. So they talk about this guy here, who's actually, every trade he's done, he's got a 97% success rate. And he looks like just a real pompous ass, doesn't he? Oh no, 69%. 9.7% successful trades, which is amazing. And then they said that the company overall, 93.4% success rate. So have you ever heard of such an amazing figure? But then on one hand, they're saying that they've got these expert traders. On the other hand, they're saying that they're using AI to do the trading. So the inconsistencies just on that alone was just a little bit too much for the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger to swallow, just saying. I'll see if they got rid of that music. They love playing that music.
Every dollar he...
No, they have to put nice, pretty music in the background. So these guys are just the absolutely legend when it comes to understanding crypto and how it works, how to make profits, how to print out paper and circle things. And there's Pixel. He must have heard a doggy bark. There's Pixel barking away. So terabytes of data, these guys, this company's just the best thing since sliced bread. So let's look at some red flags. It's not rocket science, ladies and gentlemen, but let's go for the first one.
Red flags you can't ignore: no real products or services. Beonbit offers zero retail products. The only thing they sell is affiliate membership.
Yep, so that's one thing that works. You sign up somebody. Now, we do have some fancy graphs that we will show you. Hopefully, I can bring them up because I think I did keep them. Maybe not. Maybe didn't. Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. Why that's reading the next one. Oh, yeah. Oh, did I not save them? That wasn't very clever, Danny. I'll just have a wee look, see if they're in the rubbish bin. They're not in the rubbish bin. I'm going to grab them while we're reading the next one. Won't be a sec.
Promise daily returns anywhere from 1% to 5.6% daily ROI depending on your deposit size. This is not investing, it's pure fantasy.
I think I found them. Let's go in here. We'll put the PDF in here. So this is the PDF. And you can see the deposit plans are very clear. So if you deposit anything from $25 to $1,000, you're going to get 1 to 1.5 within 15 days by going by that. So these things always amaze me, these graphs, how they come up with them. People sit there and believe because it's on a graph, it's going to happen. And any company that claims that you're only going to get money is ridiculous. And then these companies, you've got to ask a simple question. If they're guaranteed to make that much money for their customers, why don't they just sit there and do it with their staff and make the staff rich and the whole company rich rather than have to get investors money to put money in, if you know what I mean? So now we've got deposit plans, EFT, where about, here it is, the affiliate program. So they relabeled it to affiliate because affiliate label program is more user friendly. So let's just say that I wrote to Apple and said, this company has a multi-level marketing component to them. They would strip that app out of the App Store. But no doubt they've decided to rename MLM marketing to affiliate marketing. And as far as I was concerned, I think I looked at this last time, they've got a video all about it. There's 15 lines of affiliate marketing, and you can actually earn up to 47% of the money that people put into it. So that leaves 53% of the money that they put in to do this amazing trading with their AI bot. Where does that buffer come from that's so enormous? And why would you have 15 levels of promotion? So it just gets ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous when these companies claim even their white papers are a load of shit. It just gets more stupid on stupid, to be honest. And as I said, I did email them. I haven't heard back from them at all. And there's their company's registrations. So it's just gets better and better, kids. So let's carry on reading. Yep, 15 level.
15 tire compensation pyramid. Their leadership program is just MLM on steroids, rewarding people purely for bringing in new money.
Yep, and there's the whole company structure right there, ladies and gentlemen. They don't even have to have a product that's ready to rock and roll because everyone's probably going to stake their money for a long period of time and that will give the company more time for it to fall over.
Locked capital. Some plans lock your deposit until the term ends. You can't withdraw if something smells fishy, and it does.
Well, that's brilliant. Now, somebody's in the chat room. Nice of you. Good on you for asking me to do a, what do you call it? Can you please talk about Creators Alliance? Now, that means absolutely nothing to me. But if you want to sponsor me to do a review like I'm doing on this one, you're more than welcome. But in the meantime, if you want to, reach out to me on WhatsApp. I'll just put their WhatsApp number in there. Tell me the website address of the opportunity. I had a guy yesterday who was on the phone to me. He was lovely. He talked to me for about an hour. He was telling me he lost $10,000 to an opportunity. He said that he's been associated with Mars Honda Henderson, And at the end of it, he decided to tell me that he wanted to tell me about an opportunity that he felt was legit. And I said, you're talking to the wrong fella. And he goes, oh, no, 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 this one's really. And I said, I do not want to know about any investment opportunity. Do not ever ask the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger whether I have got an opportunity up my sleeve that I can give you so you can throw more money away to these Ponzi schemes. I will actually say that 100% of all the scams that I have looked at I should say all the opportunities that I have looked at over the last 4 years, every single one of them is a scam. And there's a scamdemic out there at the moment. And if you guys aren't waking up and smelling the coffee, then it's about time somebody like me says to you. And if you think that you can judge an opportunity or a Ponzi scheme because you've got money out of it, you obviously don't understand how Ponzi schemes work. If you were lucky enough to get your money back, or you were lucky enough to get 1.5 times your money back, it will be because you have referred this to your friends and family. So don't think that is a telltale sign of it being a genuine opportunity. These are all scams. But I'm happy to put blogs together like this and review them and let you
Locked
decide.
capital. Some plans lock your deposit until the term ends. You can't withdraw if something smells fishy, and it does.
So there's my talk when I just mentioned staking before. So you got to lock your capital in there. You know, you go to the bank, they give you no interest, but they don't take away your principal. They just don't give you any interest. Companies, people tell me, oh, the bank gives you nothing for your money. Well, they give you your money back. Your money's locked into their safes or their system, or it's backed by government. But when you go and hand over $10,000 to somebody, like my friend did, you lose your principal. And they use your principal to pay you back your interest that they claim that you're going to get. So wake up and smell the coffees.
No verified trading activity. Despite claiming to use AI for crypto trades, they've never shown proof of a single real trade.
No, instead we have this video with all these top traders who sit here with their undies pulled right up their ass, wearing these suits with hairstyles that look like they use more hairspray than Jaffa the Junt. And you know, this is them now. They're telling me in their published media that they're using AI bots to do trading on the internet. Buy low and sell high. It's not rocket science, is it? Right, and I know it's a scam because Mai Summer Vue's promoting it. It's not rocket science, as I said. Okay, so we've got self-generated fabric reports. Yes, so we did have a few of those as well.
Self-generated financial reports, full of meaningless blockchain hashes and charts, but no independent audits.
Yeah, no independent audits. Now, I did have, I've got some lovely videos here of Megan and Regan, which are quite funny. Let's see, we got, so I went to their support desk, and they gave me a link to a Telegram thing, and I can't actually communicate with them unless I'm in their, how do I say, unless I am in their, I'm just going to find these reports because these are actually a real hoot. I don't know why I didn't prepare a little bit better for this. See if I can find, here we go, English PDF. Let's go for this one. I think this is the most current one. Oh, yes, here we go. I didn't actually drag them onto my desktop. That was my bad. All right, so let's do that now. I'll just see if I can go cancel on that one and drag that over there. Is it going to work? Oh, it is. So they gave us these reports, and this is meant to make you go, wow, look at this, you know. So it's Beonbit Financial Report, and they've got lovely graphics again. They've got a nice summary about this company. CEO greetings. Isn't that good from a fake CEO? So just imagine a CEO that doesn't actually exist. So greetings from the CEO. Dear colleagues, partners, and friends. It just gets more and more exciting. A fabulous signature, which means nothing to nobody. Okay, let's have a look. Deep artificial intelligence integration. Oh, all the buzzwords you'd expect to see in a modern company that's ready to scam you. Strength and security and compliance measures. They're taking measures. Okay, well, who with? If you've done any audits, who are they? Can we see the report? All the normal stuff. Main result of the report period. So this is what happened. Trading income. Was it 39 million? Was that billion? I forget. It's just a figure. And this is for the shareholders. So ChatGPT probably prepared this document, which is just absolutely fantastic. So this proves that this company is true and genuine because they've given us a PDF of their financial reports, and that's pretty amazing, guys. Global infrastructure development. Let's see, it's got more big jargon words in here than it ends ifs and buts. So it says strength, position in international markets, investing, cyber security and compliance, all the words you want to see. Cyber security means that they take security of your KYC details seriously. They want to collect it so they can sell it. Income. The second quarter, 2024, was even more successful. So this company has been going by the company register here. We looked them up on the Australian register. Just because they're registered does not mean shit. This at the end of 2023 is when they got registered. So if you go back to whatever we were just looking at there, the second quarter of 2024. So this is a brand new company that basically has hit the ground running, ladies and gentlemen, and they are just going so fast and they're making so much money for everybody. I don't know, wonder why they're not in the top 500 fast track companies in Australia. So I'm absolutely impressed by that. Now, this is a 25-page document. If you really feel like you need to read it and you're going to sit there with the glasses on the end of your nose, having a cup of coffee or a beer or a shot of tequila while you're thinking about investing in this company, just ask me, reach out to me, and I can tell you where I got these from. And if you join their Telegram groups, which probably are there somewhere, you'll be able to probably get a downloadable version to give you total peace of mind that your money is never, ever going to come back to you once you invest in this company. Let's carry on.
ASIC registration used as a prop. No AFSL license. No AUSTRAC confirmation. No AFCA membership. Just a hollow registration.
Yep, so there it is there. The company is registered with ASIC. And that is Australian Security Investment Commission have let this company register. Now, wonder who they come in with, which is quite good, really, because now we can flag them. And I will send a letter off to ASIC, and they do nothing about this company and their shady backgrounds. So where did we get up to? We've got ASIC registration, no customer support and access. No, we don't need that.
No customer support access. We personally attempted to contact the phone number listed on their website during business hours. No answer. Live chat support, also a dead end. For a so-called international investment company, they are completely unreachable.
Yep, so I'm just checking my emails as we speak, just in case I have to eat humble pie. And I'm just having a look, and there's nothing at all. So isn't that just a shame? MCAR, I'm wondering if you're about. I'm going to, I am live now. I'll just put it in just send an email. Alf, this is the one that caught my eye. Alrighty, where are we up to? So legitimacy by association. I love this
Legitimacy by association. Through the App Store, Beonbit has managed to get an official app listed in the Apple App Store. App ID, 6,505,112,970. This is the third scam operation we've seen that has successfully passed Apple's app approval process. The app gives the illusion of legitimacy, but make no mistake, it's just another tactic to lure victims with a slick interface and no real regulatory oversight.
Yeah, it's quite disappointing because Apple Play Store never allowed people to actually get an app in there until, but now recently we are finding that these scam codes, so we've got Liquid Pay has managed to get themselves an app in the App Store, and now we're finding that this one has already as well. So legitimate association listed Apple ID. I'm just going to make that link through. Always do a job straight away, rather than, if you can do a job in 2 minutes, do it straight away. That's what I say. Yeah, so I'll just save that and update that. Yeah, so as we said, so they are actually in the Apple App Store. So that means even harder for us to convince people that it's a scam company, because they've probably come along with their company registration, and even myself has had an app in the App Store over time. So once you present Apple with your company certificate, and then you go to the App Store here, you can download the app. Whether and what the app does, let's see what the app does. I'll have a listen.
The Beonbit application gives you access to all the capabilities of a company in a convenient and intuitive interface. The Beonbit app makes your interaction with a company even easier and more rewarding. You can actively participate in the community and take advantage of all the opportunities right from your mobile device. Download the app and start benefiting today.
Right, so that's interesting. So if I went to this App Store, now from my experience, the same with Apple App, not Apple Pay, But with Liquid Pay, when you got there, the only screen you got was log in. And so I couldn't get past it because I didn't want to give them my KYC details because that would be crazy. So I'm just downloading this app on my phone as we talk, and it's now opening, and it's basically looks like a app that that allows you to look at a web page. So investment. So it is actually what looks like just a, yeah, this is crazy. So you got registration button, and I'm trying to click on that on the app, and it wants to know my username, my email, my full name, my phone numbers, my password, and confirm phone number. So let's just do that for shits and giggles. Username will go to Heck, in case you're watching this. Email, Danny at theheck.com. And while we're doing that, we'll read the next section here about, we'll stop here. I'll just do this, a full name. Let's just see if I need Danny. Now, I thought you might have had to go straight into KYC details when you're setting up these accounts, but maybe they don't want to scare you off, or maybe they're just going to use this to spam me instead. So it wants my phone number, 021, so it's that one there, that one there, and that one there, and that one there. Password, well, I'm not going to create a password. I'm going to create a unique password because I'm too scared to do that. My system there is going to do that for me. My username is going to be DeHeck. And we'll go done, and it's popped all that in there. Done. Read the terms and conditions, whatever they are. I didn't actually put the terms and conditions into the system. It's put my phone number back to a word, which is a bit disappointing. 1 second there. We're going to go 21961. Okay, let's see what it says once I get past the created account part. It's missing numbers now. It's telling me my number's too short because I have 6 digits. Very unusual, isn't it? Oh, right, let's go done. So for me, I can't actually use this app because I have a short 6-digit phone number and it wants more numbers. No, it doesn't. It doesn't even want more numbers. It's just literally not letting me register at the moment. So maybe I need to put +64 in it, even though there is an option for that, +64. There we go, +64. I needed to do that. Now I'm going to create the account. It's got a beach ball thingy going around, and a beach ball thingy happened. And now your financial PIN. Okay, now I don't really want to do that either, but let's just go. It's emailed me a financial PIN. I'm curious now. We might have to do that. Let's see what we've got. It's going to be what we call financial PIN. There we go. Can we do it? I don't even think I can do this on the phone. It's getting complicated. But let's see. Oh, no, I can't get it in there. I can't get it up, as I say. I'm saved and write it. Oh, all right. So it does actually give me a place to deposit money. It gives me, deposit, weekly, show. So it's got an app, withdrawal, interesting, exchange, deposit list, referral history. So it actually has you got a referral system built into the app. So I reckon there would be grounds to actually report that app and see whether Apple actually remove that, because it's got a large affiliate system, which has obviously been switched out instead of multi-level marketing, and you can't contact anyone in the company. And I think they're pretty stringent about that. The next thing you want to do if you're thinking about getting involved in this company is check out their Trustpilot reviews. Now, I hate Trustpilot, I'm just saying, and it's all full of bogus reviews, but this one wasn't too bad. There was 33 reviews, and some people were...
Trustpilot reviews tell the real story, sure. You'll find a few glowing 5-star reviews from overly enthusiastic affiliates, but scroll down a bit and the truth starts to leak out. Users reporting withdrawals being frozen, accusations of fake support teams and unverified leadership, people comparing Beonbit to past rug pulls like Treasure NFT, and ham concerns about fake Telegram admins, no Instagram presence, and no legal structure. One reviewer nailed it. If I can make 20 USDT for someone else, why can't I just do it for myself? Exactly.
Yeah, that was quite cool. So I'm just going to have to update that link because we had problems, Houston. There we go. Oh, I missed the .com, and that's probably why we had problems. Update that again. So yeah, so if you can go there, they've got a 3.2 star rating, 33 reviews. It's better than seeing 500 reviews and then realizing most of the reviews were done in the same week or two. But obviously there's quite a few 1-star reviews there as well. And it's a cryptocurrency service, and it does give me the opportunity to write a review. So what I normally like to do is actually write a review. So I'm going to show you how I actually write reviews. I go to ChatGPT, which might seem like I got accused of using ChatGPT to do everything the other day, and I said it's true, but I do read what I write. So now I can go into the scam. Oops, sorry, I shouldn't say scam. I should say opportunity of a lifetime. And I can say, please write me a review I can use in Trustpilot. I can use in Trustpilot. Now, Trustpilot are useless because if I write a review, the company can come back to me and dispute the fact that I am not one of their customers, and then the review gets taken out. So it does take a bit of time and energy sometimes to actually get a review in there that stays in there. But this is what I've written, just because I've written a whole thread about this company before I went live.
Beonbit is a textbook crypto Ponzi scheme disguised as a legitimate investment platform. They promise guaranteed daily returns, up to 5.6%, with no verifiable proof of any real trading activity. Their so-called CEO, Richard Bates, is a fictional character played by an actor in a staged office video. The company hides behind an Australian registration, but provides no AFSL license, no independent audits, and no real customer support. I tried calling and messaging multiple times, with zero response. They've even managed to get an app into the Apple App Store to appear more credible, which is deeply concerning. The affiliate model is pure MLM, rewarding users for recruiting new investors into a never-ending downline. Influencers like Mai Summer Vue continue to promote this as a legitimate opportunity, despite all the red flags. If it sounds too good to be true, it is. Do your research, and don't fall for the hype. Beonbit is designed to collapse, leaving the majority of people with nothing.
Right, submit your review. So let's see if I can get in there. Submit my review. So yeah, don't be scared to do reviews, because it does add up and it helps bring down the score rating. I quite like doing it. Hopefully that's going to submit. We're laughing. Are we laughing? There we go. My review is pending. So first of all, if I put in a URL, they probably would have rejected it. But literally, if you went Danny to Heck and search for that, you would probably find that somewhere on the interweb. Look at that. Look, I've even got her already. So Mai Summer Vue is added again. And you click on that one there, you'll find that previously she's been promoting this scam. She messaged me yesterday, taunting me again to do another summary of her. But let's have a listen of what she's promoting via her YouTube channel.
Enter Mai Summer Vue, the serial Zoom promoter. If you've watched any Beonbit promotional content, chances are you've come across Mai Summer Vue. Her YouTube channel, Basic Crypto Education, is a non-stop parade of misleading Zoom meetings, mindset fluff, and fake walkthroughs. Here are just a few of her recent live stream titles: Beonbit website walkthrough, Beonbit moving USDC to Coinbase training, Beonbit strategies, Beonbit mindset training, Beonbit CEO meeting with global leader Summer and team.
Yeah, so you can see here she's pretty rampant. I got one more paragraph about her. We will actually be going at the end of this thing. We will actually
She speaks with conviction,
right?
But make no mistake, Mai is promoting a Ponzi scheme, whether she knows it or not. And at this point, she has no excuse. She's actively luring victims into a scam that will collapse, just like every other MLM crypto fraud before it.
Yeah, she must have promoted about 15 plus scams, and she thinks she has it right because she tells everyone to do their own due diligence before it goes before it falls over. And she tells people to just concentrate on getting your seed money out and then use your house money to make money, which means that anyone that you recruit into it, there's no money there for the company to actually survive. And anyway, the money isn't meant to be coming from the memberships, right? It's meant to be coming from the trading and the things. Now, if you did just subscribe, I will clean your windows. Well, I'll clean the window screen of your computer. Well, Shady will. She's my girl. So I do appreciate it if you hit the thumbs up and also subscribe to the YouTube channel, and I won't bother you with that statement again. I should do it more often if I want more people. But that's exactly what she's doing. It's the big question: why would anyone promote this so far? Do you feel like it's a good opportunity? Simple money? Beonbit pays out commissions up to 47% for just bringing new deposits. Isn't that amazing? So does that sound like a Ponzi scheme? There's no product, no invitation, no real investment happening. So the only way to make money is to be one of the early to climb into the pyramid. and get there before it all burns down. So is that what you're trying to do?
It's not ignorance anymore. Anyone still promoting Beonbit after reading the documents, seeing the fake CEO, reviewing the Trustpilot complaints, and browsing the website Smoke and Mirror's AI claims is complicit.
Yeah, so people say to me, oh, well, that's how it works, you know, you've got to be smart, savvy, and you get in there first, make your money and get out. And I'm going, well, it's not ethical, is it? You know, you're literally stealing money from other people if you participate in these scams. But often people think they're cleverer than the scam. It always blows me away.
A closer look at the pitch deck and guaranteed daily returns. The Beonbit pitch deck is a professionally designed PDF filled with smoke and mirrors. It talks about AI-driven crypto trading, blockchain transparency, and financial freedom, but every slide is engineered to lure in the gullible and hide the truth. The key focus of the presentation is on the investment tariff plans, which guarantee absurd daily profits based on how much you invest.
Yeah, daily profits. Since when do we get paid in interest daily? I'm going to do them all at once so we can have a good listen to this.
Basic plan, 1 to 1.5% daily for 15 working days. Advanced plan, 1.5 to 2% daily for 25 working days. Premium plan, 2 to 2.5% daily for 50 working days. Expert plan, 2.5 to 3% daily for 75 working days. Master plan, 3 to 4.5% daily for 90 working days. Professional plan, 4.5 to 5.6% daily for 150 working days. Let's be clear. These are guaranteed returns, not estimates. Beonbit doesn't say up to. They promote these payouts as a done deal, and that's your smoking gun. In any real-world investment, especially in volatile markets like crypto, no one can guarantee fixed daily profits, not without running a Ponzi. The only way these returns are possible is by using new investor money to pay off earlier investors. And if you think that's sustainable, you haven't watched enough of these schemes implode.
No, please just do some research if you think you know better, because you don't. I've spoke to so many people that think these are real and genuine because I've managed to take out a little bit of money, and that's how they roll. And that's why they don't. If you put your money onto Bitcoin and you take it out, you can get it out straight away. Not with these scams. You have to wait for somebody to approve it because they're monitoring everything. They're waiting for the scam. Sam Lee said to Garrett that they have a fail-safe system on their scams. And if more money is going out in a 7-day period than coming in, then they're automatically locked down, and then they come up with an exit strategy. They're all the same, kids.
We gave Beonbit the right to reply. They stayed silent in the interest of fairness and transparency. We contacted Beonbit directly via the phone number listed on their website and through their live chat function. Neither channel provided a response. We also sent a formal email offering them the opportunity to respond on record to the many concerns raised in this report, including an invitation to speak on camera and clarify their business model. As of publication, Beonbit has not responded. This silence speaks volumes. A legitimate company would jump at the chance to defend its reputation. A scam stays quiet and hopes no one asks questions.
Yeah, so any proper company would probably like the exposure, to be honest, so they can promote it. We're on to the last bit here. I don't think we need this paragraph. I might stop it if not.
My mission, expose the rot before it spreads. Beonbit is a scam. That's not up for debate. The evidence is overwhelming. My job is to shine the light on this operation before more people lose their retirement funds, their savings, or their kids' inheritance. If you're reading this and you're thinking of joining, don't. If you're promoting this and think no one will call you out, think again.
Yeah, so no, thanks very much for that, guys. So just so you know that when I get something like that, these PDFs or something like that, I normally publish them on 6 different blog sites, so I get the name out there, and that's how I do it. So if you were, let's say we were on LinkedIn, is it LinkedIn? We're on something snack. I've forgotten how they say it. What do they call it? Subsnack. LinkedIn. So I just republish a lot of my content. Hype, one fits for a change. And before you know it, that blog will be out there. But I published 4 blogs today because I got behind, and I don't want to get behind. And if you are a member of Medium, you'll know that they kind of limit the amount of blogs that you do per day to 2, I think it is, which is quite good. And I used to pay for the service, but now I don't, and that's all exciting. Actually, I don't need that. I'm just going to go to there. I'm going to go to here. This is my thing. I'm going to go there. I'm going to go UT there. There we go. So there's the video right there and then. Look at that. All right, so let's have a quick look at, well, I might finish this off while we listen to Mai Summer Vue. I might put Mai Summer Vue onto a different screen, and I just want you guys to listen to her sales techniques and her scumbagism, how disgusting she is. But let's have a listen and see what she says. She reckons that we're going to meet the CEO in this video, and I haven't seen this video, I haven't even watched it, but this video is only a couple of weeks old, and she's got one video that's 7 days old.
Leader,
So let's have a
very
listen.
passionate and compassionate about everybody that comes into his team, and he's passionate about Beonbit. And we have also been falling in love with Beonbit as well. We truly believe that Beonbit is the company of the year in 2025, and we also believe that Beonbit is going to take us all.
So this is what I get with these people, is they actually tell you, we believe. It's like a religious cult, and you need to have belief in the project for it to work. And if you don't have belief, you're actually a negative Nancy, which just absolutely annoys the crap out of me. It really does. The fact that your financial investment that they tell you you're guaranteed to make X amount of dollars on is actually not going to lose, but you need to have a positive outlook, which just blows me away.
All the way home, right? And so we are excited to have both leaders here. Ali, without further ado, I'd like to ask you to open your camera and come on to the forefront and introduce our amazing CEO.
Here we go. This will be good. Let's find this this fake actor guy and see who he is. Oh, things going wrong, Mai Summer Vue?
You have to unmute if you are talking and open your camera.
Do you really?
Oh, I think it's my fault. Sorry about that.
Crazy.
Sorry
No
about
surprise
that.
there.
Okay.
She probably thought I was in her Zoom meeting.
Right now, I'll go ahead and just put the unmute back on, and then that way Ali can unmute himself, and then
Yeah, so the problem there is that Mai Summer Vue claims that she's going to lead you to financial freedom, but she's basically, when I cornered her once, when she was stuck in Dubai and we got her on a Zoom meeting, she communicated with me afterwards telling me that all her credit cards are maxed out. She can't afford to get home. And also she something was wrong with her travel visa, like it had expired or something like that. So if these people have got these amazing opportunities of a lifetime, you would have to ask, how come their financial independence isn't actually, well, their financial state isn't better than it is? Why aren't these people wealthy? Why don't they practice what they preach? You know what I'm saying?
our CEO as well. Once they start talking, we will keep quiet. If we don't have control over our meeting, then I will go back to muting everyone, but I think we should be good.
Okay.
Ali, are you able to unmute yourself, sir?
Yes, Summer, thank you so much. Right now, I can unmute myself. Thank you. But something with my connection. I'm trying also to turn on my camera, but it's bad connection. So
Bad connection.
I can
I love
introduce Richard to our team, to our Beonbit family, and we can start our meeting. Okay?
Perfect.
Yeah. It means third world country.
Thank you so much. Hi, Richard. Hi, everyone. Today we have our first Zoom meeting, and I believe it will be absolutely amazing. And I think without any further ado, we can start. Thank you.
Without further ado, I think you were saying.
All right.
Does this sound legit?
We do have over 400 people registered, and we are $50,000 shy from the next rank, Richard. So don't let our small number mislead you to think otherwise. So without further ado,
Fake it till you make it, isn't
it? The time is yours. I'd like to ask for a whatever you want to say about Beonbit, everything you feel that is important and critical for this community to know what Beonbit is all about, and in regards to the security, in regards to legality, regards to sustainability and profitability, things that people need to know to have confidence in you and in the Beonbit company. So let me go ahead and let you take over.
All right, so some random guy's going to talk.
Summer, as always, your accent
Oh my
is speaking
goodness.
way more louder than your words. It's been an absolute
So this is the
pleasure to
CEO,
have
is
this
it?
conference. Dear friends, I'd like to thank you everyone for your time, for your passion, for your
I love the Australian flag.
trust, and
Are you
lots of
kidding me,
new
Mai Summer
faces.
Vue?
It's an absolute pleasure to have you with us on board, because Beonbit is obviously a
it's a
place
dream come
where
true.
we're all united by common goal, by common ambitions,
Where you
and
want to be rich
this is helping
and
will
people.
help for years to come to build a reliable and long-term business. Over the course of the more than 2 years of work, our platform Beonbit has grown and taken one of the utmost leading
Does he
positions
sound
in
Russian
the
to you?
investment market.
If we're not
And all of
able,
this thanks.
then I would want to step up.
I ask you to
Hold on
your
just a
mic.
second.
Oh, hold on.
Mary, please mute your microphone. Thank
I
you.
wish I was in that room.
Thank you kindly. Anyway, during the course of this absolutely astonishing 2 years of work, our platform has been rigorous in results and all that, not only because, but of course, thanks to our experts, our approach to work, our mice competently executed work, but also to all of you.
Right.
Because Beonbit was founded by me with the ambitious goal of not only changing the way financial technology approach using artificial intelligence, but also
all those keywords and bump words.
Crypto thinking home. We're aiming to integrate AI into everyday financial transactions in order
Sounds good to me.
streamline processes, increase profitability.
Oh yeah.
Today, our platform connects over thousands of professionals.
So just think about this, guys. He's going to increase profit. Whoops.
Traders
Profitability on an already absolutely incredible return on your investment. You just need to give them a deposit. Now, you think any company in their right mind would literally not have to worry about investors' funds if they could turn any money into high returns, like it'd be high. I'll probably say they need high volume trading. So the more people on board, the bigger they can trade, the more money they can scoop. And with the experts that you see in other videos claiming that they are the expert, not the AI bot, it does make you wonder why everybody's just not doing this themselves, and they need your investment money to survive. Just saying out loud. Right, here we go. You come on, Mr. Fake CEO.
Currently left a footprint in more than 105 countries. Tens of thousands of successful.
How many times has Mai Summer Vue seen a CEO like this?
Allows us
and she
to go
still
into the
says,
future with
I didn't realize it wasn't genuine.
And every partner who is with us sees this potential and grow, while many companies are really devastatingly, hardly struggling to find and retain skilled professionals. We have managed to attract and retain top professionals through our unique approach of work.
See if Mai Summer Vue answers the phone.
Beonbit was always and will always be a safe harbor and a place for people who are there to enrich their experience, to share their wealth. And that's just the beginning, because everything works according to a strict efficient plan. Company's financial strength and its efficiency is always supported by its latest result. We are always renewing our financial reports, our licenses, because we are up here for long-term reliable business. It is what it is, my little friends. It
is what it is, you little friends.
Protection of client data to
Funny.
client funds. And we're going to keep up with the new changes, new additions to our system. As I'm always telling you, we have been absolutely rigorously so much stoked about the implementation of BBD token in the third quarter of this year.
Let's take a screenshot of this one, shall we?
Absolutely super sufficient. Honestly, my dear friends, I could speak up about this. It's very much a grandchild of mine for long, weeks, years even. But at Beonbit, we're really,
I don't even notice,
appreciating
but
time.
he's wearing glasses in the
asset,
advertising,
which is
and
why I
not
would
now.
like to have your
He probably only
perspectives,
reads
your
reading
stories,
glasses, but in his photos,
hey,
he's
your
got
questions,
glasses.
answer them, of course. And
It's kind of funny.
just don't be
Just
shy.
saying.
Feel free to ask your questions through voice chat, through text chat.
Yeah,
but
keep
the organization,
and ring him,
so
of course.
it would be not so chaos, and I will be absolutely happy and astonishing. We're having lots and lots of messages.
Oh yeah, where's my money? Through messages.
Our whole span of work, and we were keeping up with that. And I would honestly like to hear your stories.
Honestly,
and hear your
Does
questions.
that insinuate that he's not normally honest?
Feel free.
All right, thank you, Richard. So as a team leader, I think I'm gonna go ahead and ask you those hard questions, and then anything that I don't cover,
Hard
members
questions.
can then ask directly if we don't hit on those points. So the most important thing people want to know is
Good morning,
Beonbit
Just Fun.
going to
Nice to
be
see you here.
long term? Are you planning to have a long-term sustainable company?
No, we want one to go short term. What a dumb question.
Absolutely, that's a great question.
Great
Like any
question. Every
creator,
question will be a great
we're
question.
seeing its branch out in the form as a grandiose endeavor. And to achieve this goal, we have a well-defined plan for sustainable growth
Have
and
you? Are you the
innovation.
ideal
We're
company?
not spending many, lots and any kind of unnecessary money or bullshit and bagger. The past halving showed a new side of the market, which allowed the company to reap significant benefits and open up new horizons
Rip.
for further development.
I think it's
We're
say
not
rip.
like whispering, we're screaming. We're having several ambitious projects planned for this year.
Is that right?
For
Wow.
lots and lots of
World
years.
domination,
And
isn't it?
this will not only provide our partners with earning
I get so
opportunities,
sick and
but
tired
will
of these
also
sort of
help in
scams. You
creating
see, I'm
and
not really paying
shaping
much
a fully
attention.
fledged ecosystem.
And you got people
which we
sitting
are
here going,
shaping
"Oh,
at
it's
this
true and
very moment.
genuine,"
It's just a beginning for
and they
us.
never
I don't
sue
want
me.
to
So
reveal
that's
like
usually a
all
bit
the
of a worry,
costs
isn't
in
it? You think a
advance.
company will
We have a
stand up
roadmap
for
that
somebody
on
who's
our
slandering
website.
them, telling them that they're running a
But I want
scam,
every
especially
partner
an
of the
Australian
company
company.
to be as confident in the future as possible. The main direction of our development is very much integration of advanced artificial technologies into financial processes, and we're continuing to improve our market analyzers,
Yeah.
forecasting algorithms in
Well,
order
that's
to
just
ensure that
effing
our clients
fantastic,
and
isn't it?
partners are getting the maximum benefit from their investments.
Maximum
Our
benefit.
solutions automate and optimize financial transactions, making them
Optimized
as efficient and as
financial
reliable as possible. We're having
transactions.
lots and lots and lots of things. We're having AI
Lots
in
of
our
thanks
hands.
for everybody.
The very much availability of effectively managing risks by predicting potential threats has been a game changer for
Game
the whole
changer.
years for us.
Oh, he's just like
We're
CEO,
developing
isn't he?
strategies to
He's like a real
minimize
CEO.
them
He's like
as
Chavez.
possible, and that enhances lots of things. The
Yeah, lots of
forecast
things.
accuracy over time, long-term benefits. We're having we're having lots and lots of
Lots
work.
and lots, long
So
times. Good job.
Keep
Good
in
job.
mind that Beonbit is absolutely and officially legally registered in Australia. It
Okay.
operates in
In
accordance with
Australia,
the requirements
wouldn't you
of the
say here?
ASIC, the
If you were,
Australian
wouldn't you
Securities
say
and
here if
Investment
you're an
Commission.
Australian?
This
rather
means
in
that we're
Australia?
strictly complying with all the necessary regulations, all the necessary
Okay, and what
requirements
regulations
aimed
are
to
they? And
protect
where's
the
the
interests of
paperwork?
our clients and investors.
Excellent.
Moreover, we also, it took a quite long time since between opening and launching company in order to, it would be absolutely impossible to establish a company like that in Australia. Which is
Right.
why we have assigned this unique data universally numbering system, which absolutely confirms the legitimacy and reliability of our
Oh, so
company.
is the
And
legitimacy
of
up for
course,
question, is it?
I'm always repeating that the very much availability of Australian law to ensure every single pattern, every single trade portrayed. Deposit insurance and Beonbit.
I mean, Mai Summer Vue, are you kidding me?
All
This is the best you can do when you're trying to find a scam to promote.
At our team, we had multiple dozens of people who had that kind of a experience in the past, and we're not here to like spread that kind of negativity and stuff. We're here to negativity. We're here to support. We strive for maximum transparency and accountability in our work. Our clients can be rest assured that their investments are well protected.
Okay.
More than that, we are having service distributed around the whole globe. If
the whole world is the world.
Is it well wrong? We're here for more than more and more.
The more and more
span of work than anyone can ever imagine, and we will keep up with that results of work as we will be keeping up that for more than 2 years of our absolutely astonishing work.
Astonishing.
We see that. Richard, now, a lot of companies, CEOs came in front of us and speak about how they're going to create a sustainable company.
And this one's different,
and then
isn't it, Mai Summer Vue?
vanish within
He's going to not lie to you.
2 months or 6 months.
Yeah.
Can you give us 5 things that you do differently that sets you apart from the other companies that that we have? We can.
What companies are you talking about, Mai Summer Vue?
Simply understand the different measures you put in place to make sure that we have security with your company, Beonbit.
Yeah. good questions. You asked the hard
Absolutely.
questions.
Well, first of all, not like any other kind of a company.
Yeah, no, we're
which
different.
are appearing, so we're making up the appearances for half of a year, maybe a year or so, like 2-3 years. That's an absolute blast of insanity. We're having the very much first signs of this child of mine appeared in my hand like rigorously in the utmost
Wigglesly.
accuracy somewhere in late of 2000s. And
Yep.
already at that time, it was pretty obvious that there will be lots and lots of calculations. There will be
Oh my
the
God.
market
Does
always
this guy sounds
stays
convincing to you?
rapidly.
Mai
It's
Summer
always
Vue, you're
changes. It's always got
disgusting
new
thinking you
flows,
can
new
promote
highs.
this shit.
And
Isn't that incredible?
first up, you absolutely would like to have an opening up for your ideas.
Yeah.
There must be fresh, livid. We're absolutely standing with
Absolutely.
our ideas on one single hand. There's absolutely
We're listening with it, yes, but
there's
you've
been
guaranteed return on
significant
investments for people.
realizations throughout the past few years that, like any successful business, Beonbit needs effective advertising. And we decided to take slightly different path from traditional methods of promotion. We got lots of examples of famous global brands, and we came to conclusion that the most powerful and the most and utmost promising engine of advertising is a satisfied customer. Like
A
any
satisfied
large
customer.
company, we set significant
Oh, well,
budgets for
this is
development
great. So
and
everyone's just
promotion.
going to be
However,
satisfied.
thanks to our well-developed technology work of our profit generation, we can allocate part of the company's income to support and encourage active partners and leaders.
So if you just
That's
tuned
what
in,
we have
this
been
is
doing
actually Richard
for more
Baines.
than 2 years. We will continue up with that strategy. This allows us to effectively stimulate partner activity, ensure stable growth and development of the company. And one of the key aspects, of course, is a referral program. It's financial transparency.
What program?
We do not pay out rewards to leaders from the funds
A raffle
invested
program
by new partners. Instead, all payments are made from the company's personal funds and our profits. So this absolutely guarantees the sustainability and reliability of a referral program. We're always striving for maximum transparency, no matter the stage of cooperation with the company.
Sounds good to me.
Very much guarantees, obligations.
Guaranteed, just on a handshake.
The transparency,
living the
ideas, the very much calculations. Every quarter, we're publishing detailed financial reports that showing all aspects of our activities, including promotion, affiliate support costs. These reports allowing our partners and investors to be convinced of Beonbit's stability and reliability. We're absolutely believing that a satisfied customer is the best advertisement, and our referral program allows each partner.
Oh my God, you got to be kidding me!
Contribute to development. It's just what it is.
It is just what it is.
Yeah, and speak on the 2 billion security that you mentioned in numerous Zoom or in our conversation. Is that true that you have $2 billion security on all of the operations, including deposit that comes to your company?
I have to say
yes. Deposits for some more than $2 billion. It's absolutely important to realize that we're not only having all the necessary legalities, all the necessary insurances from Australian law. We're also using multiple service distributors around the whole globe.
Oh, like tracing.
The structure avoids
she was promoting trace technologies, and they had redundancy around the world,
problems.
And then the servers
if one of the servers
went off, the whole company disappeared with $11 million.
The others continually to keep the system running. We can't tolerate any kind of maintenance. We can't allow that simply. It is what it is. That's why we have provided a full tolerance at the architecture level, which absolutely minimizes the likelihood of total failure.
Oh, I see.
Even if failure does occur, global redundancy ensures that operations can be quickly restored. So that's all insured. So
how do you do that? What companies provide you that sort of stability?
Reports or licenses. We're working with crypto, so that's a blockchain.
Did he say he's walking with crypto?
Absolutely transparent. It is.
It's a very slow walk.
Now, we do have a contract in the back office for every single person who deposit and purchase a package. Is that credible, Richard? Is that document, legal document, credible for all of the members?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Substantially, every single document. It would be simply impossible to establish a company like that.
Mm-hmm.
All your investations are legit. It's absolutely
Everything's legit. Nothing's a
transparent,
scam here.
It's been
Oh, hi
demonstrating
Ben, how you doing?
constantly stable profitability. And this is
Well,
not
they actually have got a
merely a
company
stroke of luck.
set
The
up
results
here,
of our
Ben.
systematic works,
This means it's
results
real
of
and genuine.
our
But yeah, no, we had that conversation a few minutes
long-term
ago, actually.
profitability, years of experience,
We'll have a look
and
for
we
their
fully
ASBN in a minute.
recognize that the market can shift. We fully recognize that some things could happen. That's why we have AI, and that's why we have developed strategies
AI is just
to
a
handle both
wonderful
growth
thing.
and both downturns. So for the past 2
I've
years,
never got
we're
to see a photo of the
absolutely establishing what
CEO.
we must
We'll have to show
like,
you another
in all the necessary applications we did.
CEO.
They're
Yeah,
absolutely legit. The update and renewal of
that
these
we had. What company was it?
licenses is a routine process for us. It's been just a simple routine process. So sometimes there's question like your licenses are expiring or whatsoever. It's an absolute routine process for us for last 2 years, and for years ahead we're having lots of plans. So
Lots of
please
plans.
keep in mind that you can always observe our website, all the necessary licenses, registrations, financial reports on
Okay.
beyondtrade.com. You can observe all the trades on beonbit.com. You can observe all the necessary documents.
Well, I didn't
So
expect to get
it'd
an
be
interview with the
absolutely
CEO
impossible to
today.
establish a company
Now I
like
can
that
see
and
him,
work
touch him.
for
Oh
more
no,
than years to come.
it's a real
It's
bonus.
exactly what we're doing in the market. Our core focus is a cryptocurrency trading, and it's high volatility of this market that enables us to profit during both upswings and
So
downturns.
how wealthy are you,
So,
mate? Can we ask you that?
yes.
So Richard,
Oh, sorry, Richard.
the quarterly report, do you who mandate you to do those quarterly report? Is that the Security and Investment Commission, or is that just something fun that you decided to do and
Something
to
fun.
make Beonbit look good? Or who requires that you do these quarterly reports?
Yeah. Well, he's gone. We showed you one of those earlier
I
on.
think we just lost Richard for a bit there.
Okay, so we're looking for their company ASB number. Is it AS?
Hi, you're back.
I'm
ABN
here.
number?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
There was some kind of a malfunction anyway. So the question was about, can you please
In
repeat up your question?
Western
Question
Europe,
was
they lose the
about
internet.
Who mandate that you do these lengthy and very
ABN.
comprehensive quarterly report?
It's our initiative. This report's done by us, and we providing in all the necessary instances. So it was absolutely internal decision ever since we launched. It's absolutely astonishing to have these infos, these numbers being.
I mean, it is absolutely stupid that Mai Summer Vue is actually asking these questions to some idiot who's got terrible sound for one thing, a video which looks like it was broadcasted on absolutely nothing. It's just disgusting. Anyway, I am trying to find the company registration, which I did have a wee while ago. I'm just trying to think what I actually did with it. Did I have their company? I think I actually have their company's details here somewhere, but I might have. I'll just see if I can bring them up again. And I don't know if they actually have. Here they are. Open with. I'll just bring them over back to you. I cleaned up my desktop before I started and basically removed everything off it. But we've got them back from my source. Okay, so we're going to have a look at that. So the company registration. Oh, what happened then? Not what I wanted to happen. 1 minute, please. 1 minute, please, caller. Company registration. Boom. Okay, so that's the company registration. Australian company number. Limited shares. And do we have where do you get the ASB number? Does that not turn up on that there? There is no ASB number with that one. So now we've got another one as well, which is called the company extract. That's probably in that, is it? Okay, so we've got the company extract. So you can actually, technically speaking, look this up and find that. There it is. Is it ACN number? It's not ACN, it's ABN. ASBN. Is that going to be the same number? Don't know. Anyway, let's go down here and look at that. Number, address. Say, I haven't looked up the address yet. That's going to be fun. Let's have a look at that. That's going to be fun. Let's see where these people rock and roll. It'll be a big high-rise building that you can't see. 100 Edge Street, Brisbane City. So can somebody in Brisbane go knock on this building? I presume it's a great big high-rise. Yeah, look at that. Funny that. They're all the same. And so I presume it's that building. So theoretically, we went into the foyer. We can come into the foyer here. We should see a sign. Now leasing. This is the telltale sign, right? Edward Street. All right, can somebody go into that building in Brisbane and tell me whether they can find a sign that says, what do they call it? Beonbit actually resides. And more importantly, tell me what floor they're on, because that's going to be exciting, isn't it? What a joke. So where were we going back with that? So now we have an address. Australian business number. Australian business number. That's not that ACN number then, is it? Is ABN the same as an ACN number? Is it like, yeah, IRD number? Anyway, let's go. There might be down the bottom. What else have we got? Richard Baines. Oh, there we go. So that's where he lives. Oh, so he lives in Queensland. So that's theoretically his address. Oh, well, let's have a look, see where he lives in. We may be surprised. Here he is. So this is where Richard lives, in a nice humble house. It's not that flash a house for somebody that can make millions and trillions and gillions of dollars for people. Isn't that her case? So now we go back here. What else have we got down here? There will be... So he's been 100% transparent. I've got to give him something. That's it. So hopefully that answered your question. But if you want to go knock on the door of that company or go visit Richard at home, he lives in the house in the middle. I presume that's the right number. Let's have a wee look and see if it's on the box. What was the number? Was it 59? Is that 59? 59? Oh, I don't know now. I'm a bit confused. 65. Maybe that's a Airbnb. It was 59. Yeah, it's 59. So it was over the road, is it? 59. So that's his house. Well, that's a lovely house for somebody who can be the CEO of a massive company that make you millions. That's brilliant. So it's 59. I sort of want to check that now to make sure that is actually his address. Where did we get that? There it is. Oh, no, it's 64. Oh, sorry. When I moved it around, it moved around. Not very good at this game. So I think it was actually the original one that I did find way at the start there. So we're looking at 64. All right, so it'd be that one there, 64. Yeah, so I think that's 64 because the next one was 68. 60, oh, yep, so it's definitely that one there. So that's Richard's house. Our house is a very, very, very nice house with 2 cats in the garden. Yeah, so it'd be interesting to search that address and see who else lives there. Or if somebody wants to go knock on that person's door and see whether Richard is home, because that would give me more peace of mind. All right, Richard, back to you. Let's carry on listening.
Processed and have it observed and be transparent. So that would be absolutely foolish not to do so, I think, in all kinds and shapes and forms from this fall. So eventually you have an audit in the end of the year, so you can renew the registration. So we're absolutely happy how we've been working up with ASIC, with Australian law. They're not like hiding us in the sake office or stuff or anything like that. So we're having lots of great ideas. Yeah.
Wonderful. I love the fact that you guys included all the
Speed
hash
her up.
addresses for transactions on the
Absolutely.
blockchain. That's absolutely transparent. I love the financial reports that you guys generated. Here's another question. There are a lot of
So just to clear that up, if you think because they can show it on the blockchain, it's real and genuine, we showed money being swap from one currency to the other with Boomerang, and we tracked $250,000 a day being paid. And we also showed that they were topping up the money they were paying people with stuff that was on the blockchain. So just because it's on the blockchain doesn't mean that the money and what they're doing is true and genuine. And also, we've seen smoke and mirrors so much that this is bullshit. But anyway, I'd like to see these blockchains transactions as well, but it doesn't. I've seen blockchains transactions before, but it has not turned into a good result to the investor, even though they did show something on the blockchain at the time. So bring it on, brother. Bring us the blockchain. We'll get our crypto G to have a look at it, and he'll tell us whether it's bogus or bullshit or poos and wheeze.
Companies and people out there who are intimidated by your force. You're forced to be reckoned with. And so many people who are especially YouTubers are accusing you of not being a real CEO of the Beonbit.
That's me.
And they accuse you of being an actor instead of a CEO. Can you speak on that point?
Well, you have.
This is just kind of a crazy shit. I don't know. I mean, the very much realization of how we've been walking up for more than 2 years. Very much how an actor could establish all stuff like that. Anyway, we've been having assaulted with questions like this for more than a year, so I'm not really taking all that kind of stuff seriously.
Okay.
That
phenomenal in terms of
maybe show us your passport.
Someone in the internet says that I'm not. You can't keep up with the thoughts like that.
No, here's another one. You're fake.
So you are real, right? You are the CEO of Beonbit, right?
Yes, I'm not an AI. I'm CEO of this company. I'm an existing person.
Okay.
That's hilarious.
Okay.
And I mean, we're really out here for AI. We're not using any kind of bots. I'm a real person, and so I mean, show me who are these people who are saying bargain like that.
Sue them.
Right. And the fact that you're not plastered on different social medias like most people, give us an explanation on that.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like so much time wasting on all that stuff, so much anxiety, so much. I'd rather have meditation or just calculations and stuff like that. So rather than have those real social whatsoever. So I mean, that's like my position. I'm not saying like you shouldn't be on social network or whatsoever, but I'm just feeling really bad when I'm using that. It's not really that kind of stuff.
All right. Okay. So I think I asked all the hard questions for everyone.
Oh, that was hard questions.
One last thing, and then I'll let the community ask you questions. I saved like at least 20 minutes for you guys. Richard, recently, as you know, we have a member who apparently live in Australia and wanted to come visit your office and have a conversation, but they were told that they can come over, but it's going to have to be in August.
All right, mate. Well, put your money where your mouth is. I've got somebody in the chat room who's just put a message up there, and we'll read your message. And this is great.
I suggest that before everybody listens to this idiot that they go and do their own due diligence. I have been a member of Beonbit for quite a while now, and from the start it has always paid on time.
So that's exactly the comment that we want. So we've got join T. So here's a link, and you can come on here. Now, if you don't understand how a Ponzi scheme actually works, you need to go back and actually read my blog on the history of this company and what they're actually doing. I mean, it's a scam. Just because you receive a bit of money from somebody doesn't mean it's legitimate. The company is just fake. The company office, the whole 9 yards about this company is stupid. The fact that Mai Summer Vue is promoting it, who's been involved with Sam Lee and a $1.9 billion scam Sam Lee's been charged with in his connection. And also she used to physically sleep with Sam Lee. He was paying for her rent in Dubai. And I have a whole folder on this lady and everything that she was doing. And you come in here with your words of wisdom and telling me that not to listen to me because you've received money. Well, have you not also gone to the Trustpilot reviews and listened to the other people in here? Oh, not that one. Hold it. 1 minute, please, caller. So and the only reason that you have put that comment in there is because I've emailed your company telling you that you're a scam, and you've obviously, so this is the Trustpilot reviews. Are you telling me that these 1-star reviews are just made up by people who are walking down the street minding their own business, and they decided that they would write a review about you and your company? So in here, I notice you've even tried replying to these ones. I understand your doubts, especially the treasure. You know, like all this stupid replies. So go do your own due diligence. Go and read these Trustpilot reviews and listen to them. And look, even my own review is now live, which is really, really cool. But read the reviews. You'll find people who are promoting it, saying good things, and you'll see people who are investing in the company, staking their money, locking their money up for long periods of time, which is just giving you guys a longer time period to keep it going until it all falls over. So it's absolutely ridiculous. But there's a whole blog. Go to here, and you're obviously from the company in the chat room right now, and you've got my email, and I've asked you to come on here and do a professional interview, rather than sitting here saying just you're judging this whole company on the fact that you've managed to withdraw money. And have you actually withdrawn more money than you've deposited? Or are they using your money to stroke your ego into thinking that this is a great opportunity? And have you been receiving money from recruiting, or are you receiving money from the initial investment that you did? And I guarantee you that if you have been promoting it, they will pay you to promote it. And that's why the people like Mai Summer Vue do what they do, because they're after the commission money. They don't care whether the project works or not. Listen to the pathetic questions she's asked along the way.
And the explanation was, can you explain on that? They take that as oh, wait a minute, it's red flag because they can't meet up with us readily. And so they decided that perhaps it's not the right company for them. So can you explain why people have to get on your schedule in order to?
Now listen here, you motherfucker, in the chat room. You're telling me that I make my money being a YouTuber. This is my YouTube account, right? And let me show you something, because I don't do this for the money. And if you're going to go for low-hanging insults, then let me show you how much money I make on my YouTube channel. This is my income over the last 30 days. Now that's New Zealand dollars, not American. So it's around about $100 and maybe $60 American. And that's how much money I make on my YouTube channel a month. The reason why I do this, motherfucker, is because I literally I've been in the New York Times, and when I was in the New York Times, they told me that they had tracked how many people died by suicide who were involved in a Ponzi scheme and scam. After somebody like Mai Summer Vue promoted it to them, they lost everything. They took their own lives. 11 people, just one Ponzi scheme and scam this organization had managed to track. I was brought up in a religious cult, and that religious cult I was one of Jehovah's Witnesses. 2 people in my family couldn't live up to the expectation of that religion, and they also died by suicide. So my point is, there's a shocking parallel. People like these horrible bitch-faced people like Mai Summer Vue, who sit here behind a Zoom meeting and promote financial opportunities to people when she's not a financial or a regulated financial person. She is literally trying to scalp people's commission money off them as they go and invest in these opportunities. People lose their money, they overinvest. There's no such thing as only invest money that you're prepared to lose. That's the dumbest statement ever. They tell people to do due diligence about companies that have only been here for 10 minutes. She gaslights people into thinking that this is true and genuine. And when it all falls over, like it has for the last 15 Ponzi schemes and scams that she's been promoting, then that is what she does. Now, to sit here and say that I'm doing this for YouTube dollars, good on you. That was the best one yet. I've never heard that before. But you tell me, you just saw my $263 a month that I make. I spend 70 to 80 hours a week doing this. And you think that's how I make my money? Well, you have no idea who I am or what drives me. I make my money from other things. And I could be the wealthiest man on the planet. You don't need to know. I'm not Elon Musk. But hey, yeah, keep it up, mate. If that's the best insult you can got. This lady here, you guys are just trying to keep this scam going as long as possible. And you're looking for people like Mai Summer Vue to promote it because you're desperate. You're after that money that's going to make you happy. You'll never find your happiness scamming people in life, my friend. Have you got any other insults? Keep them coming.
See you or the company.
Yeah, like once again, we're not saying no to anybody whatsoever. So there's absolutely needs to be a clarification of the situation regarding visiting our Beonbit office. Visit to our office is only possible by appointment. The appointment is made through the company's manager. You will find his contacts on the website in the contact section or through live support. We have a wonderful live support.
Right, well, let me show you their live support, because their live support doesn't actually work. Let's find their company. Let's find, so we'll just go there, Beonbit. So this is their, so we rang up their company, and we'll bring it up again actually, just to prove that they don't answer their phone calls. So here they are, and we'll use their live support down the bottom. So he's saying their live support works, and if you are looking behind my head, you'll see there is a box here, and it says, oops, it says Australian time. And it said, oops, it seems like our agents are not available right now. You can leave your message here in the chat and they will contact you. Now, we're talking about a company. It is actually currently 4:25 p.m. here in New Zealand on a Friday afternoon, and Australia is 2 hours behind us. So it's 2:30 in the afternoon. Their chat service isn't actually working on their website. I'm now ringing the advertised phone number that you can hear ringing. Maybe you can hear it ringing in the background, and they're not answering it. And this is my sixth phone call actually. How many have I done? I've done 6 phone calls to this company. So when this mother fuha guy here states that you can easily contact the company, that is a load of rubbish. And also, they give you a WhatsApp or a Telegram address where you can theoretically contact and connect with these people, and it just doesn't work. So that's another red sign.
Live support. Make sure to contact them with that question if you feel it. So as always, contact section on our website. And I would like to know right away, we work in the office. We do not conduct consultations, discussions, or whatsoever. It's not a zoo. This is not a showroom. This is a real workspace where the process is in full swing, which ultimately brings profit to our partners. And if I'm not really mistaken, the next available dates for visiting our office are already in September. You really need to understand that we have more than 100,000 products.
So they just said that you can visit the offices in the high-rise building that you don't know really exist. If there's any Australians out there watching this, please reach out to me and ask me for the address. I would love you to walk into the building and prove there's no company there. And also, if it's a real working office, we would love to see somebody walking around that office and showing us those people who are really working hard doing trading. I'm sure you can turn your monitors off for a wee while and do a walkthrough with your camera and show us your offices. In fact, wouldn't it have been a good opportunity for him to pick up his cell phone here and walk around showing us the offices that he works in that are so amazing, and just put a claim out there that you won't be able to see any visit the offices until September. He knows the company will be fallen over by then. I mean, can you believe this shit?
From more than 105 countries of the world. Many of them plan their trip in advice, flying thousands of kilometers. And when someone writes to our managers with requests, we urgently need to get you to the office or something like that, this frankly is a little unethical. We treat every partner equally. It doesn't matter if you invested $25 or $1 million. Everyone is absolutely important for us. Everyone is worthy of attention. And one more thing, sometimes I really heard, I want to make sure that the office really exists, only then I will trust whatsoever. It's kind of like a shame. We've been on the market for 2 years now. We're bringing stable profits, we're growing, and we'll continue to grow. In the third quarter of this year, we'll have our pivot talking. We really think that an office is a guarantee of reliability. I've seen multi-billion-dollar companies close down, their offices disappeared the same moment. I would advise to friendly word of advice, look at the results, not the decorations. And we not create any kind of a presence or appearance of work. We're working and we're doing it absolutely perfectly. So please, keep in mind that appointments.
All right. So we've just so the Noddy that's just posted the comment about how I'm doing this for YouTube clicks. This is their YouTube channel, and sure enough, it is somebody daily pay for every. Was it daily pay for everyone at Gmail? I mean, are you kidding me? Is that it? Is this what you do for a living? So you just promote Ponzi scheme after Ponzi scheme, and here's I don't even know. I'll just double click on that. There we go. So here we go. So this is what you do for a living. A month ago, you made Jumbo Ticket Business Plan English. Is that a scratchy card? Jumbo Ticket Purchase Daily Rewards. Do you get commissions every time somebody signs up for that? I mean, what the hell are you doing? So in here, you've got all these. Oh, and look at this. Here you go. So this is the video. Is this yours or is this somebody else?
Just covered some projects that I believe rugged. Now we're going to be talking about my #1 project in the space right now, which is Beonbit. All right, this project has been printing since December of 2023 with no issues, guys. Multiple plans.
So
low entry
there you
fee.
go.
It's just been
So
doing
there's
its
the
thing.
guy in my chat room at the moment, theoretically telling me, who's got a lady as a icon, and I go in there and he's telling me that this is the best thing since sliced bread. But what he's actually doing is he's actually going for the affiliate rewards that you get. So if we were to look at registration, let's have a look here. Presentation. Yep. So we go to, hopefully there, I'll just open up another window, chuck that in there so we don't have to change screens. But we're going to here, this is their PDF. So this guy that was in the chat room that decided to weigh in and tell me not to listen to me, and I don't know what I'm talking about, is we've found his YouTube channel, and here he is telling us that Beonbit is the best thing since sliced bread. And he's got no credibility whatsoever. And he's got 240 views on this video for 5 months. So he's been doing this. So this person's interested. So let's go back to this person, and maybe we just need to give them a link to our blog, and he'll go and block me, because that's all he can do. He can go, I'll just block him. I'll block anybody that challenges me. And he's judging it on, he's probably referred people, and he's got withdrawals. So there you go. Post that on there as well. So I love your style, mate. Love your style. But let's go back to the artificial guy here.
And we've been
Whoops.
honoring and appreciating time and scheduling. So appointments are made through the company's manager.
Thank you, sir. All right,
Sir.
friends, I have asked questions that I thought perhaps important to all of you to have confidence in Beonbit and our CEO, Richard Bates. And so at this time, I'll go ahead and allow you to ask any question that's not been asked already. Okay, if there are questions that have not been asked and you want your questions answered, do raise your hand and I will call on you. Sandra Davis, please unmute. Okay. Sorry about that. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you. Good morning from the Eastern Seaboard. I know it's late night for you in Australia, but thank you for your time. Yes,
Thank you.
I have a question. Having been a part and not wanting to, align all other issues that have happened with other platforms to yours, but are there any measures in place or any, control or any preventative measures in place or any possibility of the SEC saying, we're taking over your servers? That happened to me with another similar platform that the SEC.
That was Trades Technologies,
and
the company
started investigating.
This is how stupid people are. If this is a genuine question. So Sandra Davis, I'm going to look her up because I'll have a file on her. But she's talking about Trades Technologies and how the governments seized the company's servers. Okay. We contacted the companies that were allegedly meant to have had who were meant to have seized, the government agencies that seized the computers for Trades Technologies didn't actually do anything. It was an exit strategy by the company. So now she believes that is factual, which is just incredible. I have no file on Sandra Davis, interesting enough. So she hasn't been in Mai Summer Vue's meeting much. But isn't that ridiculous that they believe that actually happened when it was government agents literally told our Avengers that there is no confiscation. It was the Texas Security Board who were meant to have seized the computers of Trades Technologies, and they told us that they had no one seized. Who the hell would seize computers? Anyway, that's funny. What do you think he's going to say, Sandra? Oh, no, we've got lots of computers.
The operation. Is there any likelihood of that happening with Beonbit?
Thank you kindly, Sandra. That's a wonderful question. I believe that there will be absolutely no problems with ASIC whatsoever. It's a fully legit instance which we have lots and lots of joy working with them even before launch. I mean, my goal as a CEO is to help everyone who wants to develop and earn stable and safe, and I'm ready to support partners by any kind of a necessary knowledge in order to people get as confident.
Shut him up. Listen to this comment. Whoops. Good comment coming in. I'll read it. Thank you. Oh, what's happening there?
The crypto platform space is its own beast. Doing due diligence is pointless. These platforms are not investment opportunities, they're gambling opportunities. That's all they are.
Thank you, Samuel. That is a fantastic comment, and that's never a truer word spoken. I said at the start of this video, 100% of every opportunity I've looked at is a scam. 100%. I've been doing this for 4 years. I work for 70 or 80 hours a week on my YouTube channel, a week. and I go through this and I have a database of all these Ponzi schemes and scams. None of them has actually delivered what they said they were going to do. Some of them have paid out money. Some people have been lucky enough to receive more money than they put in, but very, very few. And the leaders that promote it, and the guy that was in here a few minutes ago scouting about because he gets paid, it's real, and he's got on his own YouTube channel, he's promoting this as an opportunity, and he's getting paid the referral money for dragging his friends and his family into it, or strangers he meets at the gym, if he goes to the gym, and they just tell you whatever you want to hear, so that when you sign up, they get the commission. And that's all it's about. The whole thing is about commission, multi-level marketing. The project doesn't even have to work. And I mean, we've got videos on this theoretically fake CEO's YouTube channel where it says that his top traders are doing all the trades. And now in these conversations, he talks about how the AI does all the trading. So what one is it?
Confident, and as Alex Isle, in terms of all those kinds of feelings, very much working with ASIC was absolutely rigorous for us throughout those years, and will be rigorous for years to come. The stability and security are fundamental aspects of like every single successful operation of each company, and we're striving to create a solid foundation for our business, ensuring the very much sustainability through the registration.
Of course you are. Who isn't?
Of legal entities of Australia, the regular publications of quarterly reports. They could like ask any kind of a question, shut down, so wouldn't like could not provide any kind of a legal business. And all the reports we're providing full transparency and allowing each partner to see the sources of the company's capital, which confirms our full ability to pay out the income. Each partner also enters into a formal agreement, which is a registration in the company and the creation of a personal account itself, on a very much cooperation, which provides legal protection and facilitates safe work. So there could be not like any kind of worries about ASIC. They've been absolutely rigorous in stunning. Years ago we had like lots of discussions, and people were like, there absolutely no chances whatsoever you establishing companies like this in Australia. Yet, I mean, the instances in Australian law are absolutely astonishing, supportive in every kind of a way. We're absolutely happy working with ASIC.
Amazing. This would never fly.
You're welcome.
All right, thank you, Sister Sandra. Let's go to Prince.
Sister Sandra.
Thank you, Summer and Ali, for facilitating this visit. And yes, let me say hello to you, Mr. Bates, for giving us this unique opportunity to talk to you live. Well, we are truly grateful that Beonbit is fast gaining an incredible reputation worldwide. And there's no doubt that the company thus far continues to build a sustainable model that will benefit thousands of people around the world.
Really?
However, I have two quick questions. First question is, of all the names that you could have chosen, why did you decide to choose the name Beonbit? And that question is vital because Beonbit is fast becoming a household name all over the world.
Is it
and
really?
Secondly, just to know how you think about this, what are your dreams for Beonbit that keep you awake at night?
Oh my God, are we 10
and what
years
are your
old?
dreams for Beonbit that keep you smiling during the day? Thank you, sir.
Kindly, thank you, Prince. That's an absolutely kindly amount of words for me. And I'd like to answer the first question. It's like I was having, like, sometimes you're having that fishing process with your mind when you're sleeping or whatsoever. And I remember that name kind of came up randomly, so I just felt like it should be like that. And on the second question, which was, I mean, the moments like this, look, for example, this one, the person, I had lots and lots of friends who are like opening up their businesses, sports sections. People are just sending out, I mean, we're pretty much happy with the Yahoo reports and all that kind of stuff. But when it gets to the heartwarming of the moment when we're getting those messages,
Awaha, please mute yourself. Mute yourself. Oh my goodness, sorry about that. Sorry about that.
Shit show, isn't
it? Sometimes this happens. And I mean, obviously, there's a point when you realize that the driving force is not only the desire for profit, but also the desire to like develop ideas, to create something meaningful, to improve people's lives. It's always been a huge dream of mine to create a sort of a safe hub or safe hub where people could exchange ideas, where they can be absolutely rigorously improving their lives. Money is a process, is just a consequence of all the efforts and the right decisions. And Beonbit, like any successful vision, exists not only for the sake of income or whatsoever. If you're planning like to have all that kind of a money hinging thing, you really have to realize the big goals.
Alrighty, let's see if we can have some fun, eh?
Creating value by creating things, by changing up the world we're living in, we ultimately achieve a financial result. But it's the idea of development, the contribution to the future.
I'm sorry, but
really
you believe this
the
is
main
true and
anchor
genuine.
that
You really got
keep
issues,
our
I
company
think.
running. So
just saying.
we're planning to keep up with our philosophy, and we're having lots and lots of plans Trust me, my friends. That's just
Trust
the
me,
beginning of
my
absolutely
friends.
everything.
The famous
This
statement.
year will be a year of global expansions. We're having lots of plans in Latin America and Europe, offices, educational courses, whatsoever.
Doesn't sound like an
Token,
Australian, just
as
saying.
always, the third quarter of 2025 will be launched on whatsoever exchanges, finance, talking about that. So keep up the pace on the website, keep up the pace on every single thing which is happening, and tune on to the news.
Okay, thanks, Richard, for your response. Pretty inspiring.
Inspiring.
And yes, we're going to be dreaming along with you. Thanks for being a very good visionary.
Thank you.
Visionary.
Okay.
That's why he gets paid the big bucks.
Brother Matthews, you're next.
Good evening, CEO.
Notice she's calling everyone brother and
from the
sister.
southern parts
Like a
of South
religious
Africa
cult,
in the
isn't
African
it?
continent. I hear the previous speaker saying good evening to you. I could echo that and say good evening to you. Summer and the crew, it's during the day and morning in the US, especially on the west side of the West. I just have a small comment before I raise the question.
Okay.
And it's a follow-up to the last question that Summer raised about people just pouncing in your office and think that they're too important to be given attention without making appointments, as if your company is a circus.
Talk about the big stuff.
To that, you may consider having a communication protocol, whether it's electronical or whether it's by document.
That's a good idea. Give a multi-million-dollar company some ideas on how they should run their companies. What a great idea. They never thought of that.
That they want. It's something you may want to think about. My question is in relation to the strategies that we are using to trade. What we read in your documents is that the focus appears to be on cryptocurrency. Is there a possibility that you could diversify to include commodities?
Oh, they never thought of that either.
Forex, so that you can expand your fluidity, which in my view could help.
Oh, well, funny you should say that. We're thinking about world domination as well, and a matrix.
Before, that the company has become insolvent and it dissolved into thin air. Nobody can track anybody.
Oh, Trade Technologies. Didn't Mai Summer Vue promote that to you as well?
To include the other focus points like commodities and the forex all over the world. Thank you, sir. Again, welcome to our shows, which is around the world.
Thank you kindly. That's a great suggestion. That's great. Mine's absolutely interesting. Although at the current stage, Beonbit focuses absolutely and exclusively on cryptocurrency trading. This is our fundamental strategic decision. We do not plan to enter the commodity trading and forex trading for several key reasons, and I will explain them right now. We're being absolutely professional in crypto. This is a market that we have deeply studied for years, and we understand it on all levels, from technical analysis to behavior.
Do you really? So you can predict when it's going to go up and down.
Stable profits to both ourselves and to our partners.
Stable
in the last
profits.
6 months alone, our strategies have shown high amounts of profitability, obviously.
They've got enough money to give away 47%. So if you put $10,000 in it, $4,700 goes back to the affiliates, and that leaves them $5,300 to give you a ridiculous return on your investment. It's just so stupid. You'd have to be blind, dumb, and stupid to know that this isn't all about multi-level marketing. And the idiot, dare to dream big guy, all he's doing is getting the affiliate money along the way. So the longer he can keep the scone hot, so to speak, the more money he might get from some idiot that signs up for the platform. That's the only reason they want to berate me.
In folding market conditions, precisely due to an accurate understanding of cryptocurrency volatility and stuff. We do not use what we're not really like strong in or not capable of. Like other companies, we do not strive to cover everything. Beonbit is about quality, not quantity. We have Could you please turn off your microphone, my friends?
Send the letter S. Let me see. I'm trying to catch her. Sorry about that. You guys, please keep your microphone muted.
Thank you kindly. Anyway, we're not really kind of walking in a field we're not familiar with. Unlike any other companies which are striving to like cover everything, we're about focus. We're about quality, not quantity, and we have no like risk to oblige our partners with risk money in segments where we do not have like absolute expertise. That is absolutely contrary to our value.
Sounds really. Should we give him a ring again?
This market has long been like a closed scope where large players, stuff like that, set the tone. Small and medium traders often simply lose money due to high centralization and manipulations. In contrast, the crypto market is transparent, it's decentralized, truly open to analysis and strategies. Commodities, on the other hand, are completely different specifically. I mean, it requires not only a different team, but also different infrastructure. The logistics, the regulatory framework is obviously different. The fundamental analysis, which is based on the macroeconomics, weather, geopolitics, whatsoever.
Oh, there you go.
This is far from our focus and does not provide the flexible opportunities that cryptocurrency obviously provides. Our strength is
shut up and say something, mate.
Beonbit is not a universal broker or some kind of universal trader. We're a highly specialized cryptocurrency fintech company that is building profitable models specifically on this market. And as long as it provides growth and opportunity, and it will, like, does for years to come, We will use it to the
So you
maximum
got
level.
to
If
look
we
at
ever
this
decide
dare
to
to
expand,
dream
which I'm
big
not really saying like it
guy.
will happen ever, it will only be after our deep preparation
He
and with a quality guarantee, as it was with crypto. We are upholding and we are having an
Do you
absolute
really
astonishing
believe this is
planning to keep that
the
up.
real deal?
So if we ever
It's quite funny, really.
decide
Isn't
to
it?
expand, it will be only after deep preparation. Thank you.
Are you going to go visit
Thank
their
you.
offices?
Response. Thank you very much.
I would
Let's go
like
ahead and
ask
go to
one
Samuel.
more- Yeah, dear friends, one more question, and I will be getting to the next conference.
Conference?
Okay, I guess you call Samuel Lewis, right?
Yes.
Wonderful. Good evening, Mr. Bates. Nice to have you here. I'll go straight to my question. I think the lady that asked a question maybe 2 questions ago was really asking about the SEC, Securities and Exchange in the United States of America, where I suspect she resides. I know the ASIC. I know you've confirmed that you're fully compliant with the ASIC in Australia. Yeah. How about the SEC in America here for the American investors? And I have a follow-up, another question, please. Or I could go ahead and I'm sorry. Can I go ahead and ask you the question right away?
Yeah, you feel free, but we're still not like getting kind of that information. But you feel free to ask the second question. Yeah.
I didn't get your answer. What answer did you just give?
Okay, you just clarify and repeat your question. Your first question. Which?
No. Okay. The first question. Yes, I'm sorry. The first question is I think the lady was asking about the SEC coming in and deciding to shut your company down because of one reason or the other, and you responded to her by giving her the assurances of the ASIC, which is in America, which is in Australia. But for us in America, we have a different concern.
Which one?
The SEC.
SEC?
SEC.
Has he not heard of them before?
Which is a regulatory body here in America.
Yeah, I understand that. Listen, Beonbit is officially registered in Australia and operates in full accordance with the requirements of the Australian securities. The ASIC you mentioned before, we're strictly compliant with all kinds of regulations and requirements. Don't really
whole world is compliant.
Having any kind of thoughts about what's wrong with what's the issue you having?
No issue at all.
They're not on American soil. They don't have a physical address here that's registered here. Therefore, United States SEC does not have jurisdiction to shut them down because they are not physically here.
Okay, that's fine. I could
that's fine. That's for listen, we've been one of the many things we've been absolutely working on. I understand.
Hello everyone and welcome.
What you're talking about. Our company is, although we're concentrated and highly concentrated on globally all kinds of areas.
Hello everyone,
and we're still working on it. I understand the nature of the kind of questions you're having. We, from our side,
hello everyone, welcome back to the
in all kinds of accordances and the requirements of Australian law. We're strictly complying with all regulations, with all the requirements that aim to protect the interests of clients and investments. And we're also signed with a unique data universal number of systems. And we're always having and we'll always provide everything is absolutely legal as at its stakes. That's why we just need some time, and that's would be absolutely devastating. This year for us is a year for global growth for technologies. It's highly what we're concentrated at this very moment, not only on our tech stuff like without talking.
Oh, shut up, mate. Hey, look, here's another wee video. I'm just searching around the internet, and YouTube is asking if it's a scam. Here's one. It's only a short video, so whoever listens to what they say about it.
Channel. In today's quick video, I'm going to be reviewing beonbit.com website. So whether this website is legit or not, this is what we will be trying to find out. So as you can see that currently I'm on Beonbit.
Now in the chat room, you're going, considering the way you bashed me, that shows exactly what type of person you are. So very sad. Now, you scammers always twist this and deflect by saying you get personal with people like myself. So you want to twist this into how you receive the words from me when you've gone and done a video promoting whatever it's called, Beonbit, telling everyone to invest their money when you're not a regulated financial advisor. And then the only thing you can do is come back here and tell me that you don't like the way I talk to you. Well, do your research, you idiot, before you promote a financial opportunity when you're not a regulated financial advisor. And do the research like I have. And today you would have seen a massive blog on my website telling you all the red flags about this company that you've just gone out there and banged out a video telling everyone because you got some money from the scam, I'm telling everyone it's genuine. You're an idiot. And if that hurts your feelings, then run away and get some help. But listen to the evidence. Use your ears and listen to people. Instead of chucking insults at me, come up with some facts to prove that this company actually does have an office. Now, you just listen to this guy, Richard, telling us that he has an office in Australia. I'm a New Zealander. Now, I'm going to get some Australians to go into that building where he claims he is and just see if he actually has real offices there, because it's a real working office. So I'm sure there'll be people coming and going. And if there is no real working office there, what are you going to come back and say to me then? I don't like the way you told me that. I mean, get a life, for God's sake.
.com website.
Oh, so oh my God! So you're promoting EU life scam as well with Mai Summer Vue. Are you one of her little wee friends? Are you? Not Mai Summer Vue. Mars Honda Henderson. She cut me out of her meeting 3 times today because she doesn't want to be confronted by me. And I literally, while I was putting together this blog, I was listening to one of her gaslighting videos. So you just promote everything. I mean, let's go after this guy then. Let's have a look. So let's go into, okay, Chuck, you're here, mate. Nice to see you. Let's have a look. Go to channel. Right, so this is what we do. So this is the guy that's berating us in the chat room at the moment. If I go to videos, then I come down here and I grab your videos that you've done. You haven't done a hell of a lot of videos. $1 million tan. Did you promote that? Did you? How did that go? Did you get nice dark skin? So now we copy your videos. We go to ChatGPT and we go in here and we go, could you please give me all the red flags from the titles that you see below that I have grabbed from a YouTube channel? All right, so now I just chuck them all in there. Let's see what it comes back and says. So let's do an analysis of, what's his name? Dare to Dream Big. So we're looking at dream to dare dream. I can't even speak properly. And look, so let's have a look and see what you've been promoting.
The key to financial freedom. The key to making money online is knowing how and where to start, and having the right team or sponsor there to guide you.
Also, could you please spot the red flags in their description of their YouTube channel? And what do you know about this channel? So we'll just do that. And there's another one. And now we're going to go have a look while that's feeding that. We're going to go have a look at your Twitter account. So, I see. Oh, is this where you want to live? And this is your kid, is it? So you put your kids on the internet and you scam people, and this is how you roll. So let's have a look. What else we got? Got photos. I have to turn this off. I don't have a Facebook account, so I can't actually log on. So that's cool. Videos. What have we got here? Let's have a look and see if there's any videos. So no videos. Oh, that's not very exciting. So let's go back here. Let's go to Twitter. There you go. And is that your name, Katherine? Let's have a look. What have we got here? And then look, she's from Florida. Oh, she must be a friend of Mai Summer Vue's. So let's have a look at your bit.ul. Let's see what happens. Oh, and your website's down. So now we're going to have a look and see what website was down. So we'll put that into chat, not chat. We'll go to archive.org. Hope I'm not hurting your feeling. Archive.org. Join the spa. Oh, this is this one that you did. So now we're going to go back to here. Oh, this is going to be comical. So this is a project or a thing that you were promoting or something you were doing for work. I don't know what it is. We're just going through your social media now and finding out who you are and how you roll. So let's see if we can bring up one of those. Let's see, copy link address, paste. Let's see if it brings up anything. Dun, 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 dun. It doesn't look like it is, so we're going to kill everyone. We'll go to 2022. So 3 years ago, we did have a website presence, and we'll see what sort of stuff you're promoting. Is that going to load? Nothing's happening. Let's go back to about 2023. We'll go to when it grabbed the most. Oh, there we go. That might have done it. Let's see what happens here. Anyway, while that's doing that, we'll go to your Twitter. And we're going to go there and we go, do we know anything? Do you know anything about this lady who promotes multi-level marketing? Name in there. We'll go back and have a look at this in a minute. Business economic experts and associates. So you're an accountant, are you? Is that what it is? It helps you obtain and retain money. Oh my God, are you pretending you're a financial advisor? Oh, you must be an accountant of some sort, are you? Or do you do websites? So somebody else used to own that, an associates. Our property software is professional team. Okay, so let's see if we can actually jump from one grab to the other. So you might have bought that domain name off somebody else who let it expires, or is it a company that went bankrupt because you don't know how to run a company? Just saying. Is that who you used to work for? And is this a real company, or is this fake royalty-free images? So what are you doing here? Like what was this? What was this opportunity of a lifetime that you used to have that website has now no longer? Let's have a look. I'm trying to find contacts. Got a phone number. Oh, you can't see that phone number, so I'm going to ring it. Let's see if we can get that phone number going. Won't be a second. I'll just bring up the phone number. Oh, I just got a lawyer messaging me now. Wonder if I should give him your details. You're in America, aren't you? Tell him to come after you. Just looking at my messages, that's all. Right, 1. We're going to go 8. So I'm going to give you a ring. That's going to be a great idea. Does that work? I think so. All right, let's see if it works. Add to contacts. No, you don't have WhatsApp on that one anyway. All right, interesting. We're going down a rabbit hole that we don't need to go down. We found the lady here and a little boy, and she's telling me I don't know what I'm talking about. So just going looking at what we've done on your YouTube channel. This is what ChatGPT has come back and said about your YouTube channel so far, just in case you want to start up another Ponzi scheme and promote it.
Based on the information available, the Jumbo Ticket YouTube channel promotes an online lottery platform that raises several red flags indicating potential high-risk investment or Ponzi scheme characteristics. Triangular flag on post red flags in the channel description. The channel describes itself as one of the leading international lottery sites, which strives to provide secure and life-changing lottery packages. YouTube. This description contains several concerning elements. Life-changing lottery packages. This phrase is often used to lure individuals with promises of significant financial gains, a common tactic in high-risk investment schemes. Lack of specificity. The description is vague and does not provide concrete information about the services offered, which is typical of platforms aiming to obscure their true nature.
Well, it sounds like you. Oh, look, and there's another referral link. So you're just an affiliate marketer who sits on this channel of mine, probably looking for new things to promote. It's a bit disgusting, really, isn't it? So daily passive income, watching ads. Was that video looked? How did that work out for you? Did you get that? Is that what we're looking at? Another get paid for looking at adverts job. Oh my goodness. What else have you got on your Twitter? Daily limits. Let's have a look. But you're just living the dream promoting this crap, aren't you? I mean, what sort of individual are you promoting crap like this on your Twitter account, trying to get people? Coin Market Bull. Well, how did that work out for you? Jan Gregory, he told everyone that they would get $500 if they signed up for an account. And when they signed up for an account, he said he's not paying the $500 out until you refer $5,000 worth of business to him, which means that you're going to get 10% for referring people. And you were advertising that. Coin Market Bull, unreal. So this is the type of shit that you promote, and you come in here. So you're telling me that you promoted Coin Market Bull, a custom that lost thousands of dollars. If you search for Jan Gregory, I'm all over him. I have had the Alberta Security Commission contact me wanting to know his address so they can arrest him. And here you are promoting his Ponzi schemes and scams. And you've got the balls to come in here and say, I don't know what I'm talking about. Well, go F yourself, okay? And hope it hurts. So interesting. So let's just get rid of that. We'll go back. So there you are, also promoting casino packages, additional concerns. Let's have a listen to this. And this is the type of person you are. Have you gone yet? Is it 1 o'clock in the morning and you've gone to sleep?
Magnifying glass. Additional concerns from channel content. The channel features videos with titles such as Jumbo Ticket Business Plan, Jumbo Ticket Purchase Daily Rewards Package Tutorial, Jumbo Ticket Deposit Tutorial. These titles suggest a focus on recruiting participants and instructing them on how to invest money into the system, which are common characteristics of multi-level marketing MLM, or Ponzi schemes.
Oh, and videos that you were promoting have gone off. Yeah, so I mean, it's not rocket science. I mean, it's pretty obvious that anyone in their right mind, any of my Avengers would look at what you were promoting.
The combination of vague descriptions, emphasis on recruitment, and promises of significant financial returns are indicative of a high-risk platform that may operate similarly to a Ponzi scheme. If you would like assistance in reporting this channel to YouTube or drafting a warning message for potential viewers, feel free to ask.
That's funny. It's really handy these days. So what else have we got here? Supporting medicine. Cool. I don't even know what these are about. But these are all the URLs that you were promoting that were going to pay you a commission. Dragon Slots. Oh my God. So online casino. In New Zealand, that's illegal to promote casinos unless you have a gaming license, but I don't know about you. Anyway, let's have a look. So let's go to Woo. Let's have a look at this one here. So this is the one that you're promoting at the moment. Woohoo passive income that is providing visitors with a business that can potentially, isn't this just crazy? So you promote this shit and you criticize me. This is your link, is it? Crypto wallets. It's a Wix website. Contact. Well, that might be a good one. Oh, let's go. Skype. Telegram. Dare to dream big at Telegram. There we go. Anyone else want to put that in the chat room? Let's have a wee look. Should we see if we can ring them on Telegram? That would be funny, wouldn't it? All right, let's do this. Bob, dare to deliver. All right, let's see if we can ring. Oh, there she is. Let's ring you up. Sorry, you cannot call her. Oh, that's a shame. What else can we find? Send her a message. And we'll go, hello. We probably can't message her unless we're on the friends. No, you can't. So, dreams seen recently. Capital Insure Retirement Plan. Oh my God, this lady is just all over scams. So another opportunity that she's promoted. Facebook, which we've already got. And I bet this form doesn't work anyway. Let's have a look. Let's go, Danny. Last name, Dehek. Are you glad you messaged me now? That's good. Hello, please message me on WhatsApp number. There you go. Let's see if it works. You ready? Oh, thanks for submitting. Well, you'll have an email from me now. So now we're going to go to another website address that was in her Telegram link. And it's called Capital-Insured. Oh, and there's another get rich quick opportunity. Oh my God, you're promoting crypto tech, cryptech. Oh my goodness. And you're just a scammer. Oh, I reckon we should do a profile on you. Oh my goodness. Look at this, cryptech. Is that what you're promoting with your URL link? Have a look at this one, Chuck. Oh my goodness. So that's in her Telegram link and her photos on it to match. So it's just ridiculous. Okay, so is crypto tech a scam? Or is it paying, I got money from it, so it's not a scam? It just gets ridiculous. So we went cryptech. All right, so now we go to YouTube and we go to here and we go to there. And here's cryptech here. 100% scam, hidden dangers, been there, done that. Absolutely incredible. I just can't believe that you are in here berating me, telling people not to listen to me, and you're promoting Ponzi schemes and scams. That means that you're in bed with Mai Summer Vue and also Mars Honda Henderson. Absolutely disgusting individual. Anyway, let's have a wee finish to this fake CEO. I think I've had enough of him anyway. Let's have a listen.
But also the expansion in lots and lots of reasons. So we really hear you and feel you. So everything will be absolutely astonishing in terms of legalities. No problems whatsoever.
Yeah. Okay. The next question I have is, I noticed in your incorporation documents you have listed as the owner, the director, and the secretary. There's nothing wrong with that legally, but I was just thinking that maybe Beonbit might be a private company, but a company that really is catering for the international world, the global world. I was wondering if you don't think there's a little bit of a reason to ask a question there, having you in all of those positions and nobody else.
Yeah, what happens if you die?
Absolutely interesting question. And as for have the vision for you kind of things, as for the very much the build-up of a team, the very much build-up of all kinds of, we're having in our office, in our workspace, sometimes people from others like shapes, kinds and forms for different parts of trading are having voices for our other views. And we're really having that work ethic where ideas are always up there to their limit, and there's always room for suggestions and stuff like that. My primary and my main work as a manager, as a CEO of this company, like any large company, we're having all the necessary key aspects for our business. It should follow an absolute transparent, clear principles. And Beonbit is absolutely different. You will see that throughout the years. Beonbit is a company which survived through lots of things between our launch and our opening, and the absolutely astonishing results of work will keep up with these kinds of works. Beonbit is very much different than any kind of other. We always knew that AI should be the essence of our work, and that would be like that for years and years to come. You can absolutely count on us and rely on our shoulders, since we've been providing and will necessarily provide all the necessary support throughout for our traders cycle. I just want you to understand that.
Richard, one last question, I beg you, because I would be crucified if I don't let Dr. David ask
one last question.
Okay, one last question. Dr. David, please, your turn really quickly before he dash off.
Completely disobeyed.
Thank you, Summer.
Okay.
I want to thank you. Sorry, it's like Richard is still talking.
Oh my God, Dr.
We can't
David.
see your face. He is not talking. He's waiting for you.
Hello.
I am muted. I don't know why my face is not being seen. Is my voice heard?
We can hear you. It's just that your phone is not capture your voice. We just see your hat.
Your face.
But go ahead.
Wow.
Speak.
All right, Richard, I want to thank you.
Just lower your phone, my love. Just lower your phone a little bit.
I want to thank you, Richard. At least I know that your time is probably 3 or 4 o'clock, and you are still awake. Thank
No,
you for
he's in Western
One
Europe.
question I want to ask
He's not in bloody
is,
Australia.
Haven't gone into doing due process or due diligence in your claims. I found out that you were trying to debunk those that are fearing that this company is not legit, and I so love that. To the level that some people are saying that, for instance, $25, you will get 11 point something million in about 2 years plus. It is too good to be true. But when I went into researching in your documents, I found out that the money you guys are making are too great, far from what anybody can doubt, that such amount will be too difficult for you guys to offer investors. In a kind of way of showing you how happy and how grateful I am to see the good job you guys are doing, I want to ask, is there any plan in future from you and your team to add a little more to the percentage of the investors, seeing the kind of money I see you guys making? That's my question, Richard.
What was the question?
That's a great question. That's really that's absolutely great. That's more like another question.
What's going on, everybody?
Anyway, thank you kindly for your kind words, and you're absolutely right. Beonbit demonstrates a stable profitability, not just by luck, but the results of a systematic work, many years of experience, and we know what we're doing in the market. Our core business is cryptocurrency trading. It's high volatility. It's in 2025. Like when most traders were afraid to enter the market due to instability, we continue to generate profits. We use hybrid strategies based on AI analytics, manual management, not only like preserve capital, but also increase it up by luck. One example is very much the avalanche.
Well, she must have found him on Upwork, and then she said, "You just need to know how to talk a whole lot of shit about nothing and keep smiling and make out you're an Australian with a terrible accent."
Chain link trades in February. The total ROI close positions exceeded like 16% per cycle or something like that. We do not work at random. As I told you before, constantly, lots of calculations. Each of our actions is fully based on internal forecasting system, which uses both technical indicators, behavior analysis, and we have several trading strategies that allow us to adapt to different market phases. Being a flat, impulse grow, like strong fell, this allows us not only to like survive, we're not surviving, we're absolutely handling the difficult moments. We own on them. We learn more where we predict potential drawdowns in advance. This is part of our daily analytical work. Even if the market shows instability, we know how to protect partners' assets and at the same time preserve the company's profit. It's just like a part of our DNA. We're a technical, practical, calculating, fully flexible team. That's why Beonbit remains profitable even when others lose. I mean, it's a case situation for someone to like lose or something like that. Not for us, not with our preparations, not with our calculations. Anyway, dear friends, thank you kindly for your questions. I was absolutely happy to have this conference. We're always appreciating and loving people who are asking questions for seeking for knowledge. And somehow thank you kindly. Ali, been absolutely nice to see you. Lots of love from Brisbane. And
then you cannot withdraw your professional plan, $914.06. Return back to you at the end of that 150 days.
Oh my God. So I'm just fast forwarding, but basically what happens here is you lock your money in, you can't take the money out, you got to leave it there for 150 days, and then all of a sudden they're going to give you this amazing return on your investment. Ponzi, not complicated, total A total of 36 working months and 3 working weeks, you will archive $1 million if you start with 25 basic package. Oh my goodness, where the friggin' hell does that money come from? Oh my goodness, is that what they're telling people? It's just ridiculous. Hey, look, I found another video with this Gumpy CEO in it. So let's have a listen to see what he says this time. His picture's crooked this time, but anyway.
Very much confidence.
Here we go. Let's have a look.
Of love from Brisbane, Philippines has been one of the most wonderful regions we ever had present and like ever a fact to work with.
13 days ago.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. I'd like to introduce you my assistant, Chris Pin. Hello, Chris.
Hindi ko
Okay,
makita.
come, Chris.
Hello.
Ayan. Okay, good afternoon, sir. This is the assistant of Mike and from Philippines, Beonbit Philippines. We are very thankful that you are giving us this opportunity to, speak to our people and to our members in Beonbit. And we are grateful also that you have time for us this kind of time, sir.
Pleasure is absolutely mine. Thank you kindly.
And our members are ready and very excited to hear from you.
Absolutely.
Our CEO, our director, our chairman, and everything of the group. Absolutely. Welcome, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, dear friends. So, thank you. Thank you, Mike.
Yes. So let's start now, sir.
Absolutely. Let's start this as a way. We at Beonbit really believe that time is our most valuable asset in this time of chaotic events and stuff like that. And we really want to give the utmost and accurate experience as possible. And dear friends, I'm very, very happy to welcome everyone to this meeting. Seeing a lot of new faces, a lot of familiar ones. And it's an absolute pleasure to have you with us. Because Beonbit is a place where we're all united by common goal, by common ambitions. And it is eventually helps us to build a reliable and long-term business and will help us to make it so for years and years to come. Doing more than this 2 years of work, our platform has grown and taking one of the most leading positions in the investment market. And all that thanks to experts, to calculations, to our approach of work, but not only to all those kinds of things, but also to you, to your passionate work, to your passionate ideas, to your visions. And when we will just Beonbit was founded by me with the only ambitious goal of changing the way financial technology is approached by using artificial intelligence. And we will continue to aim and integrate AI into everyday financial transactions. We're going to make the streamlined processes and profitability increase as possible. And today our platform connects over thousands of professional traders.
I found another. Yeah, I'm just searching for the videos now. This is funny. Let's see what he says in this one.
प्लान को लेकर क्या बातें हुई हैं, विड्रॉवल को लेकर क्या बातें हुई है, और जो इसका बीबीटी टोकन है जो लॉन्च होने वाला है फ्यूचर में, उसको लेकर क्या बातें हुई है, और
Here we go.
नहीं भागेगा। इसमें मैं आपको 2 आंसर देने वाला हूं। एक जो उस जूम सेशन में बोला गया चलता रहेगा कुछ महीने 5-6। आपको यहां पर प्लान भी दिखा देता हूं कि जो हमारा प्लान है ना, यानी यहां पर के द्वारा बोली गई थी इनके जूम सेशन में जो कल का था, ये जूम सेशन इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज में था और
only 37 working months and 3 weeks. Next round of 1,785,701 interest from a master to a professional, $500, and going through the compounding interest, buying the master and then moving to the professional. At the end of the 34 months, you're looking at 115 million. If you put in 1,000 and you start the compounding interest from a master to a professional, at the end of 36 months, you're looking at 452 million. If you start with 3,000, you'll end up at the end of 38 months, you're looking at 2.6 billion. And then if you start with 5,000 in the compound interest, you're looking at the end of 38 months, 4.4 billion. All right. And so that is pretty much what I have for you. Now, let me just go ahead and play the upline alleys last Friday.
Can you imagine Mai Summer Vue actually really genuinely believing that's true? Isn't it? It's just so stupid. Do you know the address of that? Yeah, I do. I'll give it a
presentation for you. He has started 5,000 and
what's that there on the 28th of March? Upline back office presentation.
April 8th of last year, and he is now $2 million plus richer. So I'm going to show you what Beonbit has been able to do.
Right now, it's okay. So we are starting from my back
Okay, hold on just a second. I'm not able to. All right.
Office.
So while she's raving on,
Friday,
here we go.
Also today, deposits. My deposit
Chuck,
list
have a look at this one. So this is the company document.
Amount $17,182. It's simple passive profit. And also today, my referral commission a little bit more than 16,700.
That's And then you want his home address as well?
Friday. So I also want to start from the beginning. When I opened my first deposit in Beonbit, it was in April. It was my deposit $5,000, and this plan brings me more than 2,000 USD to my account. It's profit for 25 business days. After this, I opened another one. It was USD Premium. It's this plan works 15 working days and brings me more than 100% clear net profit. Also, I'm testing how works a USD basic plan.
Yeah, but you can't get your money off the platform, mate, guys.
Working with USD advanced plan. It was for 25 working days.
God, it's just unbelievable.
Plan,
Oh,
USD
well,
Premium
I think I've had no worries, mate. Check it out. Go visit them.
Working days,
take some crowbars around there.
More than 100%.
Just bear in mind the people that do live there won't be the people that
Ethereum Advanced,
we've been told
USD
that lives
Premium,
there.
Ethereum Basic, USD Premium, Bitcoin Premium plan. It was on November. It's also for 50 working days. It also brings me more than 100% clear net profit, and also I get back my initial amount. I mean 0.74. This amount back to me, also with all profit, and also I can make withdrawal every day from Monday till Friday, or Sunday, Saturday, doesn't matter. It works the similar. So,
just
we get
perfect.
our profits,
So
we
why
get
isn't
our
other people
initial
thought of this
amount,
wonderful compounding
deposit.
interest stuff?
Also, Ethereum Master, it will finished in April 7th. I will get back my initial amount and all profits for all
It's got
period.
everything you want.
So
Put your money in, get your initial money back, and then just watch you get
7 Ethereum,
rich.
right?
Freaking
Or
hilarious.
six Ethereum. Also, USD Basic Master Plan, Bitcoin Advanced, USD Professional. Right now, this deposit works already 75 working days and brings me about 359%. It's profit, and also in July, I will make withdrawal. I will show to all my partners, to all my close friends, and all people who already like-minded as for me with Beonbit. And also Bitcoin Advanced plan, Ethereum Advanced, USD Premium, USD Master, a lot of plans in total.
Yeah, right. We'll just skip past all
Any
that
questions
shit.
for me?
Yeah. How do you sleep at night being a scammer?
Thank you, Summer.
You're welcome. All right. Sandra, is there anything else I can do for you and the team?
Hey, Summer. Tony here.
Hi, Anthony.
Hi. I'll give you a shout after the meeting.
Sure.
Yeah. Oh,
All
my
right.
goodness.
Anyone else?
Oh, thank you for looking that up.
Well, since there is no more questions, we do have this Zoom every day at 9 a.m. Pacific.
So if you want Mai Summer Vue's address, now that's interesting. I assume you could be a real estate agent to be able to look up and see who actually owns that building. Is it leased to anybody, or is that owner occupied? That would be interesting. So we've got 64 Leslie Street. I must have another. We better go back into this actually, have a wee bit of a laugh. Just can't help myself. Let's change from there. So we come down to here, and we've got 100 Edward Street. Is a big high rise that you can't see anyway. We had a look at that earlier on. So that one there. Yep, so that one's done. So this building here is where they operate out of, and they're probably on the very top floor because they're such a successful company. Or maybe it's the one next door. So that's where that comes from. And then the other one is, if you want to know where Richard's, who is the one-man band show, one-man scammer guy who's living in a beautiful house. He must be so proud of where he's got to, you know. Not that I have a flashy house, but that's where he lives there. Nice, like that one there. So that's his house. So that's where you live if you're a Aussie and you've got a multi-million-dollar company. Oh, and we've got a valuer. Well done. I knew you had something in the real estate game with that knowledge. So there you go. So is 60, I think that's 64 is that house there. We do that right. It's not on the screen correct. But number 64 is actually, how do I say, is actually the address on the paper. So that's that one there, but it's not coming up on the thingy. Well, let's just see if we can go. There we go. We'll go back to that. So we've got 64 Leslie's, Queensland. What a crack up, though. I mean, it just shows you. I mean, how much red flags do you need? Earlier on, we had a lady in here telling people not to listen to me because I don't know what I'm talking about. So then we jumped on her YouTube channel, and we can just see that it's been promoting Ponzi scheme after Ponzi scheme and casinos and all that sort of shit. Everyone's after the commissions they get. They don't care whether these products are real or genuine. And when you sit here, this is all the Zoom meetings that I've got open right now, waiting for people to start their Zoom meetings. And there should be a couple live, but they're not, because it's Friday afternoon. Hey, look, I think I've done my dash. I had a bit of fun with that. Thank you so much to everyone in the chat room. It's been pretty awesome. I think we've busted that scam. That's the second video I've actually done on them. The only reason I did that is because Mai Summer Vue got on my chat room yesterday and berated me once again for harassing her, because I'm after her like a, I don't know, a rattlesnake up a drain pipe. I don't know, but I've gone after her something wicked. I've rung her so many times. I've abused her down the phone, and she just lives in America, sits here and promotes anything she feels fit, and then people lose their money. And obviously there's people in here that believe this shit. I don't understand the mentality of people that actually think that something like that is genuine. And this is, they don't care whether it's genuine or not. They just want you to sign up, stake your money for a long period of time, and you lose the lot. Check out the blog. Any comments, please post them on the video after the live. Appreciate it. If you want to support what I'm doing, please feel free to buy me a cup of coffee. I'd be much appreciated. Do check out my memberships that I have on my Buy Me a Cup of Coffee. I got a new member this week from a veteran in America who said he's been watching my videos for some time and he's signed up, which is really nice. So welcome on board, and we'll see you guys on the next video. And I might go out and find myself a beer somewhere around town. What are you doing, Chuck? All right, see you guys. See you in the next video. I'm Danny DeHeck, aka the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger, here to name and shame anyone running or promoting a Ponzi scheme or a scam. You start one up, I'll find you. See you guys. See you in the next video.